Can the guys stay for dinner?
No. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
But your accident, we have something for you. Just tap here. We know the amount seems low, but this is what your case is worth. Just click here. We understand you can't work. Click at the bottom. You want more. You called a lawyer. The law offices of Gary Martin Hayes and Associates. You weren't going to click that, were you?
Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. Gary Martin Hayes and Associates, Atlanta's power law firm, right now.
You gotta run the club.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey, Google, turn on Rocky's Food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports.
Jimmy and Travis. Hey, I expect them to go off
today.
I expect Travis to have a monster
financing for 60 months
game.
on road. One of 6 Nissan vehicles with starting MSRP under $30,000.
Every Cape Cod original chip is made with just potatoes, oil, and sea salt.
Come on, man. It's
And
like
yet,
this speaker.
there's something else like it.
Ready to get that
Cape
case out
Cod
the way.
chips. Savor what's special.
If you have an Amazon Alexa-enabled device in
Well, I
your
hope
home,
that we play,
ask her
man. I
to
got him on
enable the
the
Fox
third
5
prop.
Atlanta
Hold on.
skill so you can get local updates anytime straight from Fox 5.
Real
Brought to you
quick.
by Delta Community
Let's
Credit Union.
go. Y'all know T-Cal.
Rise up, ATL. I'm DJ Shockley. And Fox 5 has your inside access to your Atlanta Falcons.
Did you
Watch
guys
Rise
see
Up
what
tonight.
they did to
Early Birds
Nebraska?
and the Dirty
Indiana
Birds.
might be a top 10 team in the nation. I mean, if you
What we've learned so far this
look.
weekend is we
Man.
don't know anything about the Big 12. BYU nearly lost to Oklahoma State last night.
Yeah,
Cincinnati
SL
beat Arizona
was
State, so there is
good.
hope for
Man,
just about
appreciate you making
everybody,
it here, man.
Colorado
Glad
and
it's great. I heard
Arizona
you
included,
go back to
here in
late games,
Tucson
10 o'clock, I
this
think, my time.
afternoon. Jason
Wow.
Brady, Brock Heward, Allison Williams along with you. And
Look, I love
there's
bugging
that old
here,
America
tuning in.
song
And my
in
phone
the
about to
desert.
die,
You
y'all.
can't remember your name. Both of these teams are trying to remember
I just want we could just come out and do what Indiana did to Nebraska.
Like
You know
a
what I'm saying?
crossroads game.
Let's just
and you point
boom.
back to 1
That
year
would be
ago.
so
These teams
great.
had the exact same record. Arizona was 3-3 and took off. Colorado was 4-2 and unfortunately derailed. And then talking to both head coaches yesterday, feel like a totally different situation. Dion saying last year we hope to win. This year we expect to win. Coach Brennan saying, I don't know
What's
who we
wrong
are.
with the
We're
screen?
still trying to figure ourselves out. But these 60 minutes for homecoming will go a long way in determining that.
So hope
What's
or
good,
expect.
Edward? What's up?
Do we hope or expect that Travis Hunter's going to play and maybe chase around
Man,
Tenero
I
and
picked
McMillan a little
Indiana.
bit?
I
What do
picked
we think?
Indiana
Yes.
in a couple. Cover the spread. I should have hit him by the winning margin, though. That game was
There's a Wildcats
totally
come
close.
storming out of the field. I hope so, right? Because these quarterbacks are no question the engines for these offenses. But these two dynamic players,
Man, we should
Travis
just
Hunter
come
for
out and
Colorado,
just
Tedroa
roll,
McMillan
man.
for
But
Arizona,
hopefully,
they're the fuel. They're
we
the gas that
we
makes
get
it
the
go.
ball
Travis
second.
is special.
I don't like when we
Like
get the
nobody
ball
in the
first.
history of the game is
I'm gonna say
playing
it right
both
now.
ways as he
Hopefully,
has
we
and
get the
is doing
defense
it
on the
as
field, let them
dynamically
boys
as he
cook
is.
right away.
Hope to see him play because we want to see him match up against a 6'5", 215-pound touchdown maker and difference
Me
maker.
too. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like
pros are here.
it's been a
17
minute. Like
scouts,
this,
12
we
organizations.
should beat this
They
team.
know the
We should beat
talents
this
of those
team
two young
handily.
men.
Like,
We'll get an
come on.
update on Travis
If
Hunter
this
after
team
the
is
break
who
from
we
Allison
know
Williams, who watched
they got
warm-ups.
the
And
talent.
for
I
now,
mean, I
we're
looked
taking
at the
a break
offensive line
with our
and
game
started the game.
countdown,
It just
sponsored
is
by
what it is.
Progressive,
But
as the Colorado Buffaloes
man, after
are
seeing
set
that
to take
secondary
on
after
the
we broke it
Arizona
down,
Wildcats.
I
Kickoff
don't see
is coming up
how
next.
we don't blow this team out. We should roll. I like that score, Adam. I like that for sure. Oh, Indiana made you some bread today?
The game, son. The
Coach
scout from
Case,
football
salute.
college is up in the stands.
Hey, I'm with it,
He'd
man.
rather go to school for insurance.
He on his
I didn't
way.
raise no
He
insurance,
got to
man.
get back.
But you did,
No, he was
Dad.
at the game today. But
Football's
he's
your
trying to
passion,
get back.
but mine's providing around-the-clock protection with Progressive customers of bundle home and auto.
He's making
we
it
need
here.
you out here for football.
Right? I said,
You're
man,
giving
we
up
need
on
like
your
a
dream,
40-point
James.
score. Like, just, man, let's just beat these guys handily. Like, handily. I think that's what we need. We need a game where we beat somebody just handily, like we did UCF, right? It'd be a nice way to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And let's shoot forward like we did UCF. Let's play no games. Let's roll.
Wasp feathers fly, soon I too can take to the sky.
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
are you still
Indiana
busy
top
cooking?
10 team.
Well,
They
you're
need
welcome
to
to come and
Yo,
help me a
fact.
bit, Freya.
I said the same thing. I don't know what to do with the
Mom,
quarterback
there's no
is, but
helping you anymore.
he
Don't you
got hurt or
know?
something.
Ready to go
Boy,
busy
boy,
weeks.
boy, boy. Indiana is legit. I picked me. Hey, smart man. They took it for sure. I need a shutout from the D. Man, I need a couple turnovers. It'd be great to get a pick six in this mug. You know, UCF we had the fumble return. UCF we had the fumble return, but I would love to get a couple pick six. If Travis get a pick six, by the way, while he's guarding T-Mac, that's gonna move him at the top of the Heisman drain. I mean, if you got, I would say like he's like a pick six, 3-4 interceptions away. You know, hey. And the boys in Indiana are well coached, right? They are well coached. Draco's got swag. Man, I was hoping Colton to get on T-Mac all game. Pick six by Shiloh, all will be forgiven. Look, I expect Shiloh to have a bounce back game. You know what I'm saying? Like I expect him to show up and show out. I mean, come on now. This is Arizona. Let's get it. I need CU to be the very best version of itself. That's what we need. With some 11, 12 personnel control the line and streamers. Look, facts. I like that. I need them to run the ball, man. I didn't get it. I see Micah's out there. They say Isaiah's going to get the nod. Hey, let the team run the ball. I'm just so over the 10, 15 carries a game. Like, that's just wow to me. Perfect day would be a dominant win and get some losses from. Hey, I actually told T. Gal I think K-State. I think West Virginia might upset K-State. You know, they coming off that win and they on the road against West Virginia, man. I like that. I definitely took West Virginia on the spread, but I like that upset. And we was talking about the OK State and BYU. I said, yo, T. Gal, watch this be the game Ali Gordon decided to show up. But man, that's why I hate when teams go conservative, man. Like, play to win the game. Look, what's been working for you that got you to that point, keep doing it until you win the game. 3 zeros on the clock,
man. Arizona, Colorado. Meeting in the Big 12. And it's an onside kick to open the ball game. And let's see who comes out with this football. It is going to be Colorado football. The Buffaloes are on top of it. Wow.
Yeah.
It's Brandon.
They're coming out with the
Buffs.
With the
yeah, this is pretty close. And we talked last night in our production meeting after our meeting with Arizona, and I said, gosh, I think there's times that coaches can help their teams if they're tight. This is one way to do it, to be ultra and extra aggressive, trying to go for the onside kick, and it is awfully, awfully close.
Let's put up that touchdown. Let's make them pay.
I love that. From a mindset standpoint, we're coming out to be aggressive and coming out to play.
Jackson Holman was there. He had to let it travel, and he waited a little bit long for Arizona. So now Shedeur Sanders, who has put this team on his back. We'll see what he has in terms of wide receivers. They've had a bunch of injuries at that position, and they're hoping to be able to run the ball a little bit more today. That's Augustive, the sophomore tailback, for no gain on first down. They ran for negative yards, including sack yards last week, but 72%, Brock.
Off the charts. Off the charts. He takes great care of the football. You would love to mix the run game. They did it last time they were on the road down at UCF, but that run, not a good early indicator.
Travis you got to run it again. We lose
the first play, and that is very good news for Colorado and his Heisman candidacy. Down he goes. Shedeur Sanders sacked more than him the last couple years, and Trey Smith got there.
This is a matchup they're going to put all day long. They're going to put Trey Smith over here on Phillip Houston, the right tackle, because they feel like he can get home.
They even came out with
the body of Houston right into the quarterback. He will move all over the defensive line. And Shedeur, come on now. Okay, a run for nothing. A guy right in my face. Give me some help.
Yeah, no spoilers, man. We're delayed. We're always delayed.
Shedeur Sanders, one on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 15. He's going to reach back and launch it downfield inside the 10.
Hey, Wester, he hit 7-11.
He got it all back.
Wow.
7-11.
Did he ever get right on the toes of that safety in a hurry? You're going to see him right in the middle, right down the hash.
7-11.
He gets right on top of the secondary. Genesis Smith, the nickel there. He runs right by him.
First and goal. Sanders leading in. They're going to say he's down at the half-yard line. He thought he was in. It's going to be second and goal.
It's going to be really close as they take a look at it. Doesn't do a ton of this. He does not pull the ball out and run it himself.
Ooh. What do you think?
I think replay is going to probably have to take a good peek at this one. It's going to be that left hip.
Tough to tell. He's going to run a play, second and goal. Augustive got shoved in by Sanders. Let's see if he's there. Yes, touchdown. Shedeur said, "You take it."
Yeah. It was the right-hand push. You're going to see it right on that backside because there's some chaos coming off the edge. But Shedeur does give his buddy, who's making his first start, a little shove, and that may have been just enough.
Look, I'm okay with that. Salute does. Hey, that touchdown is long overdue right there.
Injured party for Colorado.
That's the danger of an onside kick against an explosive offense like this, right? You stop the run, you get him to 3rd and 15, but unfortunately the arm of Shedeur, the legs of Augustive.
Put up that touchdown. Y'all want to play with that?
I'm sure Deion's saying, like, good, go ahead, onside kick a little bit more. Make us drive it 50 yards because we can do it in a hurry.
Well, here's what he loves about that. For Coach Pryor, he says, look, we gave away so many points early in our 2 losses. We have been chasing in our losses this year. So Arizona sort of unwittingly just plattered this for what Colorado's been looking at in its losses. Sanders gets sacked and 3rd and long, and that's why he's special, Brock. Let's go.
He can erase us, and he's got playmakers on the perimeter that can run against a battered Arizona secondary. And a little shove.
Let's go. Right off the bat. Let's
just like
get
the
it.
music said, let's go.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly grill your hot subs right in front of you. You can't get that smell anywhere else unless you have one of these.
Man, I can ask for a better start, y'all.
Take the sizzles, go.
You know, hey, first down, we ran the ball. Next down, we got a sack. But to come back, somebody told the door, 7-11
Time to get
is
these
always
smells home. Grill great.
Why not? Why not get the 3 touchdowns? I know they're rethinking that on Sunday right now. Back. That's the tone. Now, defense, come in and get this cleared out. I was just saying that, Devin. Come on, man. Hey, let's return that favor. Get them the sack back. They tried to play us on the kickoff and got smacked. A touchdown. Woo. It's time to finally, right? Let's just blow these clean out, man. Look, high 40s, 50s. I want Shedeur out there. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Yeah, we know, Kev. We saw the all 22, and I think the 2 starting corners is out. Man, we should do some stuff. All the way. The defense needs to turn up all the way. Let's go. So YouTube is if somebody reports the stream, they'll just take it down right away. And so then it became this big thing. Like we could be in the middle of it and somebody was back, report it, boom. So then we decided to do it this way. So none of the hate was going.
Be a sub above. That was the signature play of last year's game, but it was a field goal that won it for Arizona, and special teams coming into view very quickly here today.
Boy,
Arizona's
we
won
sure
9
do
of the
sell out
last 12, but they
stadiums,
tried
huh?
to spring the trap early on. It worked out for Colorado. Do you like the decision by Brett
and I
Brett?
think part of it, we didn't really get to it, was how battered and hammered the back end of Arizona's defense is, and that's secondary. So I think some of it is they know, man, it's going to be a hard time to try to contain through the air, so might as well take a risk.
They will touch the football for the first time. Jack Luttrell.
Come on, special teams, don't play.
We'll get to about the 29-yard line for Noah Fafita, who was outstanding last year, taking over the job from Delora. The turnovers have been really the issue.
Noah,
this year.
I need you to keep doing what you've
too
been doing.
hard.
Throw them interceptions.
And it just kind of shows up everywhere on the tape. The 9 interceptions, the fumble a week ago, 4 of them. And he knew it. He took total responsibility for it. Jason, it's a little different when you're the one chasing. When you were the backup that got thrown in there on a veteran with a veteran group and just excelled versus, hey, man, feeling like I've got to carry all the weight.
You can sense that as a quarterback.
You can. And he's just got to calm down, simplify, and play loose.
Who we got on T-Mac?
Conley, the tailback next to him. A little bit of a high snap, and Conley on the
Boy, you ain't no DJ Giddens. You guys knew they were going to try to run on us,
So this
right?
Arizona offense, the line is
You ain't
anchored
DJ
by
Giddens,
Baker
though.
in the middle, but Savanaya is key on the right side.
Yeah, he's an absolute stud. He's another NFL guy after this year, or who knows. They call him Big Jonah for a reason. Sam Olsen is in. Kean Burnett, the stud tight end, does not look like he's going to be able to go today.
That's 16 catches
Look at
in
them.
6
Look at that
games.
simulated pressure.
Burnett, who went to high school with
Get him.
Fafita. There's pressure. He gets drilled from behind. The ball goes spinning out toward the sideline. They'll say it's incomplete. There's Shiloh Sanders talking about a chip on his shoulder from last week.
Think he's taking out some frustration right here. He comes totally free. The protection's got to go inside out. That's how you teach protection. So a good overload blitz there by Livingston, and he gets right to that back, right between the scapula for the quarterback to knock it loose.
Shiloh Sanders' father, the head coach, said, I'm not worried about him. I know how he gets motivated. I feel like he's going to have a game this week. Third down, Fafita feels the pressure again.
Got him! Defense! Defense!
Well, this has been the challenge
Wow,
on the
Keaton
other
Wade.
side. Both these quarterbacks
Keaton
been hit a
Wade.
lot, but you're going to see the stunt come around here, picking up the game. You see
Keaton
the overload
Wade.
on second down for the hit. You see the stunt up front for the sack. And while he's not been sacked,
Wade, what's
Fafita,
going
nearly
on?
as much as Shadur, he's been under duress and pressure. 2 good calls there
Nobody
from
knew
Robert
Keaton
Livingston,
Wade
the
was going to
coordinator.
get sacked.
Even better execution.
It was Kalen Wade, Keaton Wade, who got the
Like
sack.
Keaton Wade. He ain't no Keaton
And
Wade.
Okunlola was there first, so punt time for Arizona. And a fair catch inside the 40-yard line. It's 40-yard
Let's
punt
go,
return for
offense.
Western Colorado.
Let's go,
Wow,
Buffs.
put some numbers up here in Tucson. Sanders and Hunter and this offense that you know so much about next.
You look, we couldn't ask for a better start, y'all. Look, offense, come out and run the ball. Run the ball. I know you want to come out and go deep. I know you want to come out and throw the ball. Come out and run the ball, please. Run the ball. Let's set the tone. Let's run the ball. Wait, facts, right? Wade playing, right? Yeah, that's I don't have to get to him. Get to him. Yeah. Facts, Decepticon facts. Just please come out. This is the time. Establish the run. Let's take the clock. Let's do the drive together. Let's do not come out to a 3 and out. Please do not come out pass. Please don't do it. This is the time we can establish the run. Yeah, right. Don't be doing it. Don't take it around. Come on, let's run it. Hey, you know what? I also got a feeling if they do run it, we about to bust it. A 15, 20-yard run. 15 to 20-yard run. Watch. Run the ball. We can fix that. Man, we look. You might as well just run it out back. We off to a way to start. Maybe it can get a lot better. Please come out and run the ball. Please come out and run the ball. Run like with some effort. Put some stretch. Do something. That's Max, our Lord. The worst thing we could do is not capitalize on this. We got to score points off of this. That 3 and out the defense put together was beautiful. But boy, let's put our foot on their neck. Come out, establish the run right now, then put that touchdown up. They're down 14-9. Oh, no, it's going to give us 3 of them back. Interception.
Sponsored by Geico. Get more with Geico. What is the bottom one here?
Well, yeah, I know. It's not a normal football term. For Brendan, talking about try it, not harder. Because we're too tight. Everybody's gripping the bat too much. We got to just relax. That was an old saying from the coach here back in the day, Coach Tomey. If for Colorado, they want to run the ball better, and they got to tackle better. Well, it was a good start defensively. We'll see if they can run.
I need T-God to bring on the Indiana energy, bring it to this game.
Travis Hunter is out there at the bottom of the screen, and this is a dive for
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Good news about Travis Hunter to see him in the ball game. Zelinskas in the middle of this offensive line that has been under fire at points this year.
It's got to be better. It's one of the worst rush offenses in all of college
football. We're running a little
situations
tempo,
like that,
people.
where it's 5-on-5. You've got to get more. But you see already the playmaking in Western. These guys can fly. This is a fast track down there. This is an injured secondary. So Horn and Wester and Hunter in the open field, big advantage.
Arizona does have the cornerback Takario Davis, who was questionable to play. They will run it again. Augustin trying to set a bit of the tone, as they say. And this defensive line is a key for Arizona.
And you're going to see the parts all over the place, especially if they get the passing situations. Really feel like Trey Smith, as soon as they state transfer, one of the better D linemen in this league. Mounted first team all-conference last year, leading tackler and absolute warrior at the second level.
Don't want to get the first down.
Genesis Smith, he's played free safety, strong safety.
Oh, Dallas
he's going to play a little nickel with Jack Latroll.
Let's get Dallas on the running back pass. Do that Texas route.
Dylan Hayden, the former Ohio State Buckeye, is in at the tailback spot. This is a throw over the middle. It's a first down for Colorado, right on target. And he's got it to LaJonte Wester again.
This is pretty. I mean, these two are just on the same page. A simple little in-cut, enough protection in that pocket after 2 first-down runs. And just some zone coverage. And if you see that, Sanders' ability to process, that's what Pat Shurmur was telling me on the field pregame. It's just different.
I wonder what y'all sipping on.
You see zone coverage, he throws it right off the linebacker's ear, right between the 1 and 0.
Run the ball.
Pat Shurmur said to us yesterday, too, he likes to fiddle. He knows the play call, and he likes to have some options for himself. This is him backpedaling and throwing off his back foot and incomplete.
Man, I thought we was running
there
the
is
ball.
A marker coming in.
Fast
the
interference, I'll take
on the back end was in safety help.
And he's just early. We didn't even mention the decal. I like that. That is sweet. That's on the basketball court. First time you've seen it on the football helmet. Latroll, first time he's made a start here.
Man, Devin, you must have put in some hours, bro. You're the monster, huh?
Number 13, 15-yard penalty, automatic.
High beer, okay.
And he's a transfer from Tennessee as Latrell. Been a special teams guy, but you're going to see he's just a beat early. Got a little hold as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes
Run
that
it.
catch.
Let's bounce something to the
right
outside.
Coverage in the right spot with the contact early.
Oh, he tripped.
As Dallin Hayden
Oh,
went down,
Dallin.
he gets a couple of yards. Sterling Lane on the stop, second down.
He tripped. No. Hey, you guys see this tempo,
29
though.
yards
Look at this
rushing
tempo.
last
They're not
week.
even
I mean,
giving
that
up.
pops off the page,
Yes.
and they know. And Pat Shurmur said, look, I'll run it more if we're gaining yards.
But we're going to run it. Like I said.
Give me 1 or 2 yards. Probably going to throw a little more because those guys do more damage outside.
Sanders fading back, giving some ground. Now stepping up on the roll, and Sanders will keep his feet long enough to pick up some good yardage. It'll be third down and 3.5.
Well, again, this is what everybody has done against
Who likes the
Colorado.
tempo?
They're
Or
just
who wants them to
running
huddle up
stunts, and
and
the
really does that?
communication
Let's
right
get this
there
first
up
down.
front is often not good enough. You're just catching those stunts instead of hitting them in the mouth. But fortunately for Pat Shurmur, for Deion
Let's run
Sanders,
it.
they've got this number 2 that can erase many of those mistakes at the line of scrimmage.
Go play this tempo. Y'all like the tempo.
Third and 4 for Shedeur Sanders. Quick set. He'll throw over the middle. He's got Wester again.
Wester,
First down, Colorado.
Hey,
you talk about
it
being on the
really
same
looks
page.
like
This
Shador
is
just
just a
figured out
great
he got
concept,
legit
too,
they
from
was.
Pat Shermer. He's got
Because
that
I
old
mean,
NFL move to cover his mouth. But this is an old NFL
always
concept right here.
7-11
Right?
is
Just a
off.
little
Somebody
scissors
just take the
concept.
doors off the
Perfect
store.
timing and
Take the
spacing. And
doors
there is
off.
nothing you're going to do man-to-man to stop it.
They ain't got nobody to stop Wester. Oh,
Three
boy,
catches
double.
already for Wester. Sanders near side.
Ooh.
And a marker comes in. That was for Travis Hunter against Takario
Oh,
Davis.
Takario
You
is
can't believe
playing.
it.
Yeah, Travis is go
These
cooking.
teams both have been penalized quite a bit, over 60 penalty yards a game for both of them.
Well, I think Brent Brennan was really curious how this game was going to be called on the perimeter. The former wide receiver himself knows that these judgment calls at times, there he is. Good look at Brent. Like,
Let's
you going to
go.
call tight?
Let's get it.
Bring him, let them play a little bit.
There is curiosity in your voice as you say that.
They're taking too long. What they gonna say? No foul on the play?
Well, QBs and receivers are kind of linked in that
Pass
way.
interference. Defense. Number 1. The penalty occurred in end zone. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line.
Now, so I've been hearing
there is
all
long,
season.
and then there's
Micah
extra
is our
long.
goal
Mr.
line
Takario
back.
Davis is
So I'm gonna need
6'4"
Micah to
with
get this
go-go
touchdown.
gadget arms. Look at his
I'm
hands.
gonna
They
need Micah
almost
to go ahead
touch
and
the
get this
ground.
touchdown.
He's impressed man
All right,
coverage
come on.
in real
You
time.
want touchdown?
that's
Hey,
not.
I love
You don't
Mott.
think so?
I don't.
Let's
Do
get
you?
this touchdown.
Well, they're going to run a play. I don't have to answer. To the 2-yard line.
What are we
or
doing?
so.
Was there
What are we
anything that
doing?
impeded Travis from going and getting the ball?
The
You
arm.
can have contact, a little bit of a tug of the arm. Okay.
What are we
Then just call
doing?
it consistently. If
Run
that's
it.
the strike zone
Let's
today,
just
right?
run it right there,
Then just
y'all.
call that consistently.
2-yard
And I think
line.
Brent Brennan on the last drive
on,
felt
man.
like there might have
That's how
been a
you know
hole
the
the other
football
way that
guys,
didn't
man.
get called.
They'll get
Yeah, it was very
It's
aggressive
like,
on
hey,
that third down. Okay, he's got the
you
arm.
got one.
That's fair. That's fair.
He had to try to free himself up to make it.
Just
I can see it
run
both ways.
the
Yeah, absolutely.
ball.
And if you're
Give
gonna
it
call
to
that,
Micah.
just
Get
call
the
it the rest of the game
touchdown.
that way.
Come on. Hey, they can get Jordan no involved when it's
On the ground, Augustin is met and driven back. Jacob Manu
wide.
absolutely
Look,
set
I like
fire to that
Isaiah,
play.
right? But we established
It's like
that
your
Micah
pocket
was the
square.
goal line
It's an
back.
inferno, right? Okay,
We
here.
what are
And
we
Savell Small's
doing?
got to have your eyes up. Right, 31, you see the tight end coming over. Just have your eyes up. Most dangerous defender, and I'll tell you who
Personnel
it is.
matters.
It's going to be that
What are we
warrior,
doing?
that
I
leading
thought Mike
tackler
was the
from a
goal line
season
back. What
ago,
are we doing?
because he at 5'10" comes at you
Gosh,
in a
come
hurry.
on.
No snap. No snap. No.
No snap. Just
Little
in case you
RPO
didn't hear.
split back there.
No cap.
See if Colorado can cap the drive when we come back.
Man, what are we doing, man? Pass on the 2-yard line. Man, we out here. Look, I love Isaiah P, but I thought Mike was the goal line back. Let's get this touchdown for playing. Come on, man. Let's get some 11, 12 personnel in there. Let's let the offensive line fire out the ball. Let's get this touchdown. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Just dialing on first contact. The back linebacker had a clean shot on that. I mean, a clean shot. Oh, it looked like they had him in there with this RB split, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, 2 yards, bro. Like, okay. Back, gotta score here. I feel like, man. Look, honestly, y'all, like, I don't know if I can handle a field goal here. I think I need this touchdown. So you want me to tell you what that means? I'm saying, like, man, this might be 4-down territory for me because I need the touchdown. I need the tone. We can break them early. They're going to pass. Devin, boy, please don't speak that to them. Oh my God, Devin. No. I was not going for Dante Sports if we don't score a touchdown. Definitely got to take the points. Hey, we just different, y'all. We different.
In a pivotal Big Ten showdown, it all starts 10 a.m. Eastern. Big Noon kickoff live from Columbus, followed by Nebraska, Ohio State at noon, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. You surprised by the result earlier?
What a statement. I mean, I think for a lot of us, we've watched Indiana from afar, but to see him on the Big Noon window, holy smokes, did Cignetti and crew put on a show.
All he does is win.
Google it.
3rd and goal. It's a pitch and a touchdown.
Boy, Devin.
Braylon Miller.
Boy, you called it
from Texas.
Touchdown. Oh, man.
Seaton, the left tackle,
Oh,
just Simba canned him.
Oh, my. Hey, you called it, Devin, but we ain't pissed off. But we'll take a touchdown. Man.
First time in the end zone for Miller.
Woo.
And it gives the Buffs a 2-score lead.
Got a touchdown today. Draymond got a touchdown today. Shore got a touchdown pass. Let's go. Well, boy, Devin, you could have just said we were going to be all mad but happy at the end.
I think you've seen Mr. Mahomes run this play a time or two, just a little shovel pass, and the key is you've got to block down. You cannot have penetration. An excellent job here by Houston of doing just that.
Kev. Let's go.
And then that movement, right, kind of sprint right option. Oh, here comes a little shovel right underneath. Well executed.
Man,
you could not have a better start for the guys from Boulder.
You're killing that parlay.
It's finally dance.
Well, he thinks of himself a little bit like Debo.
Yeah, we
got.
got.
I can run it. I can catch it. He's a 4-star kid that's come in here.
This is the game. The run game can show.
Remember,
we got to.
True freshman, 4 years varsity high school in Texas. His father was a collegiate basketball player, and that was as close to a pocket pass as you're going to see in football.
It's just a cool, difficult little concept. Gives you options,
hey, that's
right?
that young man's first
you run a little
touchdown,
sprint out if you have that out there wide open. If not, and you block it up front, pretty easy.
Man, I'm thinking defense need to get pick 6 right here, y'all. I think this is that turnover needs to show up. I think Noah, come on, Noah,
in the backfield and as a wide receiver as well. Patterson on the return for Arizona.
Ooh, hey,
and this is an early big drive.
Do everybody else hold their breath when they run out with the ball?
Last week comes in at 3-3. You said it off the top. They won 7 in a row to close last year, but you got to have the football in order to do something.
You do. And a season ago, I think with Jed Fish and company, you really built an identity, and you had 3 NFL draft picks: first round left tackle, a mid-round wide receiver, a tight end.
Right.
Made an NFL team.
Baby, hold my breath.
Those are key pieces you're missing. And this group right here doesn't really yet know who they are, and that's why it's been so tumultuous the last 4 weeks.
Even within games sometimes, right? They had that.
Somebody let them know that is not DJ Giddens. That is not Kansas State offensive line. But then keep running it. Keep running.
He took full ownership of the mistakes we've seen this year with the turnovers. He said, I have played extremely poorly individually. That's why this offense has struggled, and I take full blame for that. He said, I have to be better about not forcing it or trying to be perfect. I need to just focus on getting the ball to the players around me and being a point guard out there.
And part of that is Teteroa McMillan, who had the 4 touchdowns in the opener, but none since.
Look at that pressure the Lions getting. Look at that pressure the Lions getting.
And he throws near side. He does have McMillan who can dance in space, and he is right around the 35-yard line.
I see Colton on the field.
Jason, this one's not typically the playbook. It's a little pivot route, and it's a go route, and then it's going to be a comeback. That's what Colorado talks about. When you watch him on the field, he loves to extend the plays. He loves to retreat more than anybody in college football. Part of that is the size to create a lane. And then his buddy he's played with since junior high. The 2 of them just get on the same page like they used to on the playground.
Servite High School in the Anaheim area in California. So run straight ahead. Conley inviting contact, shoulder first. into Preston High.
They're trying
And
to
to
stick
me,
to that
that's
run
what they
game.
need
Look
to
at
do. If you
Arizona.
want to
They
settle
think
down
they're
your
going to try to
quarterback,
Kansas State us.
if you want to now keep Shador off the field because you can see the challenges you're going to have defensively,
Look, Arizona
find
trying
a
to put a
way,
little
especially
tempo
in
in
these
there.
early downs, to get
Come on,
positive
defense.
yards and stay ahead of
They're
the
interception.
Have you heard I got you enough?
Man, it is
So
loud down there.
Loud. Play action. Fafita has time for a moment, then gets drilled as he throws, and it's high for McMillan. There is a marker in the hit in the backfield, and that might be roughing the passer.
Oh, they're going to get us on that roughing the passer. Come on, defense. Wait. I love the energy, but y'all got to settle down. I need some discipline.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 93, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Token Lola.
I think he's a little frustrated as he goes to the bench himself right here. He's going to come right off of the edge. No. You get to the head.
That second look does it for me, too. I'm with you.
It's not late, but you just can't get to the head or neck area on a quarterback.
Come on, Sam. Come on, buddy.
Kendrick Risano in at tailback as Fafita throws this way, and that's high. A number of his interceptions have been too tall for receivers. That one was too much for Devin Hyatt.
And that one right there tells you and tells Brent Brennan and tells Dino Babers upstairs, this young man
He'll
is
be
still
in here
pressing.
soon.
And you can see it. I mean, he is about, they list him at 5'10". He's a little guy in stature with an enormous heart, but missing a hitch route like that.
Yeah, but with the head, bro. Anytime you get in contact with the head of the quarterback,
He's got joy emanating from him, but he's not typically wound tight as a person as we get a whistle before the snap and a timeout coming, Colorado.
Wow.
See where this drive ends up
That's
for
two
Arizona.
timeouts
They're trailing
already?
big early, 14-0 here on homecoming.
You can't be out second out. It can't be our second time out. Oh, what's going on? I agree. But I still expect them to get a touchdown or two. They'll get some plays. Yeah, they said timeout Colorado. I'm like, man, that's our second, I think. Oh no. Oh no, they gotta be worried. We can't let them score. Come on, Noah. Give us that turnover we waiting for. Yes, tell them again, Swank. No spoilers. We are delayed. Hey, once you guys see the play on the screen, then you can, hey, come on, bro. I think we took a timeout when the offense had the ball. In that red zone, just the last two. Dang, we ain't even out the first quarter. We lost 2 timeouts. Oh, no. Hey, the way I'm feeling, back. Man, TK, I got the Huskers in there. He's cooking up the receipts. Oh, you know it. You know it.
College football sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for nearly 160 years. That is not file footage of our crew.
You cannot get away from running the ball,
It's
though. We gotta
homecoming
keep
here
running
in
the ball,
Tucson.
yeah.
They do tug of war, the lighting of A Mountain, the parade and pep rally. Their traditions date back to 1914, and this is a tradition they'd rather go away. This is drives ending in
12
plus
men.
territory.
Okay.
Not enough touchdowns.
No, 19% touchdown rate. They're moving it. They're getting to the other side of the field, but this is when they have stalled, and it deflates you. In 3 of the last 4 on the road, when you get into the opponent's territory, you've got to finish.
We got 1 timeout left.
Just like you do at home as well.
Arsenal, the tailback.
No!
Got the first down, gain of 11. Oh, wow. They're going to put him back a yard, it looks like.
Yeah, but look at the middle of the line there, Jason. That is a really nice job by Baker and Moy. Some experience there, and they can move you off the ball.
Oh, look at the holding on the oh my
the run
God.
game is going to be
You're not
Noah
gonna call
Fafita's best
you're not gonna
friend
call
here,
the
because
holding?
off of that run comes the play action and movement.
I don't think that's a very good spot at all. 3rd and 1.
I mean, man.
They're going to throw on 3rd and 1. Fafita spins it and got the first down. Just outside of the 20, Jeremiah Patterson for Arizona, gain of 16.
Man.
Oh, this is what Fafita does, man. He will
Hey, don't
stand
ever call
in
hold
there.
for
He's
it.
going to
I
take
would
a shot.
dare
You
hug.
see the slot receiver coming right here. Right, again, some zone defense. We saw Shadur do it on the other side, and he whips that sucker for a big first down conversion.
Now, T-Cal gonna say the
Oh, my goodness. He got detonated.
Look at
There is a marker in.
Oh, come on.
It's
Look at
Green,
DJ Green.
who lit him up.
TK tackle for loss. Woo.
Jason,
better
when
be
these
on
edge
offense.
players see blocking down, they know what's coming.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense. Number 2. 15-yard penalty. First down.
The offense gets called for something on the blind side on that play.
So BJ
DJ
Green's played some
Green.
football now, and when he sees this action, right, you know what he's going to do. He's going to detonate the play.
Go to the running back. Y'all heard T-Cal say
And
that
then you
many
can see
times.
it right here in the
Many
middle.
times. Oh,
Yep.
man.
A couple detonations. I promise you, the running back one hurt a little more.
I think you're right.
Ooh, that was
First and
nasty.
long.
Get that
Let's see it
fool.
again. Fafita has to pull the ripcord. He takes the
Oh,
throw and breaks
God.
a couple ankles. Fafita into space. What a run. I mean, what a dazzling effort.
That
He's
fake-
just
that
short of the
pump
line
fake.
to gain.
And I think he did it to one Mr. Travis Hunter here in the open field. He gets
Oh,
out,
look how
the
they're
eyes
holding
in
the marking.
field.
Come on.
I think that was Mr. Travis that was
Yo, they're not calling
reaching
no
for
holding
air.
calls for us.
His little
I mean,
Noah
they're
Fafita left him
oh
in the
my,
dust.
oh my God. Tell me you guys didn't see the hold on the
Noah's
mark.
brother is named
Tell me you
Dash.
didn't see the hold on.
But Noah looked like he might have been one of the
Man.
Incredibles there.
T-Cal in the building. I sent them the link, y'all.
Yo, what's going on?
Right into Shiloh Sanders, and Arizona's feeling good right
Man, they are. Oh, they holding
This
this.
is coming right
Talk to me. 14-0.
Just got to put his body in the way.
Isaiah got the touchdown, and Draylon got a touchdown.
Ooh, Draylon got one. Okay.
again.
Good hit. Who was that?
Not
is
high.
that? Oh
You
my
ain't
God.
holding him down.
Green closed the door.
You ain't holding.
We saw Manu do this on the other side, and watch Mr. Linebacker right in the middle of it. Watch the action, sees the gap.
That's
That's what
Just
happens
like
when they're
Manu,
not holding
Hill
him. He
Green
allows to
delivers the
scrape
blow.
over the top. Look at Shiloh.
In the desert today, but
Yeah, we do. I don't
Love
see an oasis, do you? Yikes.
Let's get it.
Play number 10.
Second and goal. Don't run with the motion.
Little toss.
Outside.
It's a touchdown. Chris Hunter.
Why are we not going zone down there? Why do we keep running with motions on the goal line? I don't
You know
understand.
why we not going zone down there? Yep, running with the
I don't
motion.
understand
His
it.
first time in the end zone.
I don't get it.
That's nasty.
Don't get it.
Bro, we used 2 timeouts already. We got 1 timeout left.
You?
No, it's probably going to be a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe start with a 4.
What? They've already
You
used
know, Tucson, when it was
Already
founded,
used 2
it
timeouts.
was
We got 1
founded
timeout left.
in part as a
this is getting out of the
fortress
first quarter.
downtown. This has not been a defensive fortress
No.
to this point.
No, but it has been physical. And
No,
take
you
a
guys,
look at Wally
they're
Conley, the
bouncing
running back
fake.
here.
They're getting away with it.
Hang on, we have a
Like
title
Kevin said,
winner.
They're getting away with a bunch
Watch
of
my man right here. This is going to be 7-on-7 crime. It's Silman Craig, the strong safety, that's going to come into the hole. Bam, right there. Nice job by the tight
Outside of
ends on
that.
the outside
That's
as
not
well,
Cam.
but
You got to fit
that
outside.
block right there set the
Yeah,
table, and
got
they love
out-leveraged.
first-time touchdowns. These young men will
Coach has
remember
been out
for the
there on
rest of their
T-Mac.
lives.
5 games last year,
Oh,
no
yeah?
catches. Didn't play in
Yeah.
2022.
T-Mac, I think, got one catch.
Isidore Newman High School in
Owen's
New
been
Orleans
on T-Mac.
for
I mean,
Hunter.
come
on,
you know
man.
who he passes from down there
You
in New
know,
Orleans,
you know how
right?
Colton Hood
Who you
come in?
Archman.
Yeah.
I hear he's pretty good.
Hey, they
He's not
started
bad.
with a onside kick, bro.
And by the way, that's a
I kick.
touchdown
Did they get it?
pass. I think.
Yeah,
in
Arizona.
any
No,
game,
Arizona started with the
Was
onside
that our
kick,
half
but we
line
got
trivia
it. Went down for
question?
the
And they
We'll do
didn't
that
get it?
later.
later.
Okay.
They didn't get it.
10-play
That's
drive.
crazy.
That's nasty,
Yes.
right?
Had
Yes.
to respond. And look at Coach Prime. He knows the old
so
motto.
Arizona.
Look good.
Okay, so
Feel
Arizona's up a possession. Colorado got ball first.
Yep.
Yeah.
The wristband's just right on that calf.
The offense been running out of tempo.
Good. I don't know.
Why are you looking at me that way?
Yeah, the Bucks been
Yeah.
running out of tempo, bro.
Luke to kick it away.
If the referees will start calling the
Teams will
holding
go
calls,
to the
though,
end zone.
this game will be different.
Big 12 is totally up for grabs.
The holdings
We
are
said
that
it
bad?
off the top.
Bro, the holding is-
Scatterboo
wait till you
and
see all
Arizona State were
22.
playing so well.
No,
They
It's
go
egregious.
Cincinnati, they lose.
Bro,
BYU and
Kyle
Oklahoma
Green
State
and
played
Amari,
to the wire last night. There
bro,
were 3
like,
unbeatens in the
holding
league
is
still.
terrible.
But
Like,
Colorado is
you know it's
hanging
bad because I can
around.
say, bro, it's
They
holding.
felt like they should have won that game against Kansas State. But look,
Yeah,
you win
man.
a conference
It's bad,
championship
bro.
now. You're in a real good place.
Yeah, they may have felt that.
Man,
but
I
you give
haven't
up
had
230
any
rushing
service
and you're minus
like in the
29,
stadium.
like, I'm not really
Now when I
buying
just walked
that
out, I got enough service to get in
necessarily.
here. I had enough service for Twitter though. I definitely had enough to stack if I'm there.
Get those road wins with this rock
Yeah, I
and
could
this
not
boulder
pull this
and
up.
sold out and
D'Angelo
electric as that
Pons'
place
dad had it
is.
pulled up, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
you
couldn't
give
get it
yourself
pulled
a
up.
chance.
Play clock hit 0. They're going to let this go. And
Who's your
Sanders
daddy?
will drop it off out of the backfield. Augustive got hit hard.
Dustin
by
got it,
Owen
but hey, he
Goss,
got
and
6
turns
yards.
it into
I'll
more
take it.
yards.
And there is
There we
some
go.
hitting
Keep running the
today.
ball.
No, he
Oh,
Sanders
Sanders
do
back.
it.
These guys are
Finally.
bounced up
Do
and
it.
not exhausted like you are at
Oh,
the
they
end
got
of the year.
Mayers is in too.
These
They
pads
changing
are
that
just
offensive
hanging
line.
today.
They got Mayers
You
in
ever watch
there.
the old Batman show and say, like, bang, pow,
Interesting.
bam. That's what we
Run it.
have in the first 15 minutes here. Augustive.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Talking about.
And
At least
that,
close.
if you're a Colorado fan, is
31.
exactly what you're looking for. That's 2
Run
runs, gets you 8-9 yards, keeps you so on schedule, keeps the
With
hits
Travis playing on defense, I don't think. I think
just sets the table for
he's
everything
pulled up.
else.
This feels like a sneak, and they're going to rush it. And Sanders somehow twirls for the first down. What a
Quarterback
tough
sneak.
run.
Sanders got it.
You know, when you
That
see
QB
him at
sneak?
field level, and all these scouts did as well.
Hey, Sam had a
Dude's
nasty
got
rough in
a
the pass,
strong
bro.
lower half.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he does. He is powerfully built, and we've seen this a few different times over the last
Look at
couple of
Isaiah.
years. He's dynamic with his arm, but he is sneaky with the
Hey, this
Keep
thing-
power
running it.
in his legs.
Well, he turnstiled Augustive into the end zone. Augustive paid him back that time, and they're going to run one more
Here we go.
play.
Run
before
the
the
ball.
end of the
No,
first quarter
no.
and just get 8 more on
Run the ball.
with
Good.
Augustive.
This is what I'm talking about. Let's
Sure, if
run
I'm
it.
like the enemy, like even
Like
Colorado.
retired a minus 29 yard crap from a week ago.
Heard you cooking on Twitter over there. What up,
Yeah,
sis?
no,
I didn't even see you in here.
After the game, I'm about to get back to it. Oh yeah,
Heard you
right.
cooking on Twitter, bro. Somebody said you're there cooking them Nebraska fans.
Oh yeah. After the game, it's gonna be unbearable. It's gonna be terrible.
Hey, well, let's keep Benson in. We running.
Yeah, Benson not being in, like I hope he was. That's because he was injured, because there's no way he should not be in the game. Yes, control the clock. That's important. We have to control the tempo. We got to win time of possession.
Jay Motion said you staying active on Twitter. You said you ain't done yet.
No, that was a warm up. Like I had no service that entire game. Otherwise, I would have got it all done during the game. I'd have spent, because the game was boring. I mean, I loved it, but as far as competition, oh yeah, no, I would have got active during the game. But it was bad.
Eaton Wade got a sack.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
bro, I didn't even know he was activated.
Ain't nobody knew. Keaton Wade.
What?
He came out of nowhere. Keaton Wade got a sack, bro.
What? BJ Green banged somebody?
Yeah. BJ Green got the running back. You know how you said, hey, I'm sending you the
Run to the
running
running
back
back.
every time. Boom, he the running
Love it.
back, bro.
Love it.
Baylor, go Texas Tech. Do us a solid, Baylor.
I put that up. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I caught a lot of upsets this week. I
Yeah.
caught a lot of upsets. I told y'all Indiana was gonna be a blowout. I called who's that? South
Massive
Carolina?
blowout, man. I'm bad. I ain't take Indiana on the winning margin, bro. My God.
Bro, I told everyone in the parking lot today. I said this game's not gonna be close at all.
Massive blowout.
Man, a whole bunch happened. This sounded like the most exciting first quarter of the season.
Bro,
we got
this is the best first quarter we've had. Like, this is great.
Sacks, we got TFLs. We got an onside kick. What is going on?
Bro, if they would just start calling the holding, that last touchdown drive for Arizona doesn't even happen. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You needed a good start in this game. What do you like about the way they attacked early?
I like the way we're getting movement up front. When we're able to run the ball as well as everybody in the country knows Shedeur can spin it, it's going to be hard to stop us. But we can't have those crazy infractions on defense to extend the drives. And the kid did a great job of extending the play with his feet as well.
Yeah, what did you see defensively that you want to correct from that last Arizona drive?
You got to run the passer. You know, you take that away, we're okay. I like what we're doing. I like what's going on. I like what's transpiring. We just got to keep it going.
Thank you,
Put on the gas. God bless.
Upon reflection, he's happy with it so far. Augustus.
Got it.
First
Boy,
down,
I gotta
and
go
he's
cook.
right to be happy.
He gonna cook.
Manu with the
He
tackle,
gonna
but it's
cook.
first down on the
This
ground
is how
again
we
for
do
Colorado.
it, man.
100% right, Jason. When they get
ball.
this kind of movement,
Good,
when
how are
they're
you?
running the ball, right, it just sets the table for everything else.
Keep
And
running.
you can
That's what
see
I'm
it,
saying.
you know, when they
It's
run it,
set
as
the
they did
table.
on the road down at UCF, that we were there for
Keep
4.5
running.
yards a
Boy,
carry.
that play action's got
We're
to
gonna
get
win just
nasty
about
now.
every
It's
Big
going to be some
12
nasty
game they
work.
play.
Watch LeJohntay.
This is Tai
Watch LeJohntay.
Uiagalelei, who is down for Arizona.
Bears look like a wall.
You left that game so impressed with Colorado against UCF, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that was a chaotic week
Right,
in the
bro?
midst of a hurricane. They
getting
had to
close.
travel early. They had limited practice time.
East Coast Kansas
And you
State,
just
2,000
wondered with UCF
profit.
coming off the bye, and man, they were buttoned up in every face.
Well, you made you some
And then they
money.
get their
Indiana
bye.
on the
It was
money
a brutal
line.
matchup. Let's face it, against Kansas State, with all grown-ups and all their run game and veteran players, and that's
Funny
not
how
what
we
Dwayne
put
Keenan,
pins in
who
the
you see
mirrors
right
also,
there,
we can
and
run,
Brennan
and we
throwing
can
today.
run.
This is a lot of newbies, a lot of first-timers, a lot of Wildcats that are out. Most of the back end of that secondary.
Helmets are cold.
Colorodo's taking advantage against the veteran D coordinator.
They have had Takario Davis, but he is not 100% healthy. Certainly, he's at the bottom of the screen.
Jessica, we couldn't play this way because we just refused to run the ball or whatever.
Man, we in 10 personnel, bro. But we're not going to run it out of 10 personnel.
Now we can run out of 10.
First down, play action.
Uh-oh.
Right over the middle, wide open against that secondary again.
Will
It's a
Shepherd.
first down for Will
Will
Shepherd, who's
Shepherd.
got a touchdown in back-to-back
Will
games.
Shepherd. Hey, I ain't going to lie, y'all. I got Shedeur with 3 touchdown player prop. I might need him to go and hit that real quick.
Everybody's got to come to the line of scrimmage. I tell you what, man, you have to
Who
reinforce
has
the
that
line
other-
of scrimmage against this set of
Benson in there.
receivers.
Yeah,
Good luck.
LeJohntay cooking today.
And that was against Carnley,
Yeah,
your
he got
freshman, who's
seven
out there in the secondary. But you see, when
Run the
Shedeur
ball.
Sanders has
Go
a
for 200.
clean pocket,
200, 200.
Hey, he realized he got LeJohntay.
Hunter is in at the bottom of the
We're not going
screen.
to run it now. Okay.
Sanders right down the middle again, and that one's inaccurate. It is incomplete. Second down coming
Who
up.
is
He's
that?
looking for Morgan Pearson, the third
Morgan
tight end
Pearson.
with the injury to Hart.
I did.
Yeah, he was expecting
Hart got
Pearson
hurt,
to just
so I
bend
think,
that in a little bit more.
Pearson-
Bro,
Pearson,
what is going on today? Sam Hart got hurt.
Randy
Great baseball
Ball,
player.
Sam Hart
come on.
barely
Oklahoma
played. He
growing
got
up, and that was just a little
then
bit more
nowhere
miscommunication.
gets a sack.
And I think it was
Do
accuracy.
an
He was
onside line.
expecting the young tight end
Is
to
this the
bend it a
Twilight
little
Zone?
bit more.
Yep,
He did
only
not.
Miller and
And
AI
now for one of the first
scored.
times all day, a little bit behind
But,
the chains on 2nd and long.
We got to wait for
They
Kennedy.
really struggled
Alabama.
at getting second down and manageable for the season. Way better
Yep.
today, and that's why they're perfect on third down. Sanders to throw again into tight coverage, and it's incomplete. He wanted Onoway.
Oh,
Carnley
man.
on the coverage again.
Who'd he
You're
throw that to?
seeing
Jordan
some
off?
of some
Yep.
familiar names to maybe some Buffalo fans.
That was
Have
3rd and
receptions on the
10.
year. But this was a nice job by Carnley, the corner.
getting away from the run.
Collision it right,
Ooh,
went right
yeah,
to
that was a
the
good
ball.
break. He beat him
He
to the
went
ball.
through the
It
receiver,
was
and thus no
working.
penalty
We
and
were
a
warming
3rd
up.
and 10.
That was 3rd and 10. We know we're going to pass.
I like his
Jimmy
screen
Horn
for here.
get targeted so
Like a
far.
running
He's
back
down
screen
at
or a
the
tunnel
bottom of
screen.
the bunch with Hunter and Wester.
Empty backfield.
Third down. This
Tunnel
one.
screen. Look at that.
First
Come
one
on.
for Horn.
I like
and
the
it's
tunnel
fourth
screen.
down.
Horn dropped it.
Completed. Yeah, I'm with him. I like it.
It's like Manu
Man,
is
shoot.
down on the play. Jacob Manu, who they lost to the targeting
number
penalty
5,
last
bro.
week, and that was
They
just
were
a
ranked
down, bro.
25 before, but they weren't
for
ranked
Arizona.
today.
He's in
They
pretty
lost the ranking.
substantial
Number
pain,
5
it looks
is
like.
down, man. Yeah, they gonna go for the field goal. We 3 straight passes.
The 3 for me only at Chili's is now available with the all.
You know what happens when you go 3 straight passes? You got running, it was hurting. I got the flu. I don't know if y'all can tell. I took a bunch of Dayquil and stuff, man. But I'm sweating like a bug. I had the third flu. Woo.
Bro, I haven't
Man.
really eaten
Hey,
today.
we gotta
and
wait
it's
for
very
Friday.
late. I don't know.
Tell them again, Swain.
Yeah, AJ, that burger looks good. Yes, if you guys don't see it on the screen, then just don't comment until you see it on our screen. What yard line is it? He should be good from the 33.
Could have kept that. He should have kept the balance. We left the wrong way.
And Henry, if people continue to spoil, they just get blocked. They just get deleted. Out of here, out of Patreon, everything.
I think Mike said we on the 31.
Oh no, he's good. Yeah, that's 47. He's kicking that. Yeah. 47, 48.
He said, have y'all saw Illinois' helmet? I have not, but I hope Illinois win that game. I got them on for parlays. Jimmy got injured trying to kick the ball.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Little Kev, you got that in all caps. Yeah, all right.
Back to Fox College Football, sponsored by Geico. Get more with Geico. One of the defensive leaders for this team, Jacob Manu, in an odd non-contact injury problem.
Yeah, it was really strange. You'll see it right here. And it's just right after the play. He's not involved in the tackle at all. It's 2 steps later.
Oh.
Just gives way. The whole team comes out.
He got hurt trying to
able to walk off on his own power. We will keep an eye on that, as will Allison.
And with that, Colorado's going to go for it. Mata's field goal long this year for his career is 47. As long this year is 46. Sanders to throw right down the middle. He's got it inside the red zone. It is Travis Hunter, gain of 14.
So
run the ball.
Once again, excellent protection.
Run the ball.
Just watch. The key to this route is you've got to stay flat. When you're coming off of this in cut, see how he stays flat? He does not gain ground. In fact, he comes back to the football and does not allow Davis to cut underneath or gain any
not
ground.
want to have to
right
guard
back
Travis.
to his QB.
Run the ball.
Davis was down after the
How far
play
of a
and
field goal did he
pry
kick,
himself up
against
off
UCF,
the
right?
field. No,
but he's battling. I saw him in warm-up. Said, you're going to try to
I thought it
go.
was like 46,
He's tried to
47.
get back. He's got a lower leg injury. And one of those soft tissue injuries that just continues to bother you all year.
so Demetrius Freeney is in.
Oh, you got
It's
to go here,
touchdown,
right?
y'all.
Travis Hunter's
Yeah,
to
I
the
know
bottom
no
of the
one
field.
wants
If you
to
get
go
a
in
one-on-one,
Yeah, he's with
Run the
Freeney right
ball.
down there.
Yeah, 48. Yeah. You know, he can hit that.
End zone, top side. One-handed try, and that is incomplete.
Ooh, Will.
Incomplete
What?
for Shepard.
Can you guys see that
at the
replay?
field.
or
I
you
thought
take
Sicario
that
wasn't
one-on-one
playing.
and you put it in the only spot if you're Shador you can.
That's a
Ooh,
touchdown.
I don't know, Brock.
Does
That's
he
a
hold on to it
touchdown.
all the way through? I think
playing.
that's the only question. The foot is in. The big
That's a
body Shepard
touchdown,
has got
buddy.
2 touchdowns the last couple weeks. Got
That's a
control.
touchdown.
Yeah, that's a touchdown
Hold
for
on.
me. You?
That's a
What do you think?
touchdown.
Okay,
Look,
replay booth, Benetti.
Okay.
I think
that's
that
a
left foot's in.
touchdown.
All right.
That's a
I think I can
touchdown.
confirm your call. We don't even need Dean Blandino.
Since I jumped it so early, you were late
That's
to the
a
party.
touchdown, boy. Let me
Looks like a
find
touchdown,
out. Will
and he has
Shepherd,
been a
anytime
consistent touchdown maker
parlay?
for them the last couple games.
21 out of Vanderbilt in 4 years.
That's
One of
a
the
touchdown.
record setter out there,
It is.
top 5 in most of their receptions. And
Ball,
now,
foot.
I mean, he's got control. The foot is
That is-
clearly in. I think that referee was looking at the right foot that was out and didn't see the left foot clearly in. Control all the way through contact with the ground.
Yeah, Arizona,
Mr.
look
Shepard's
here.
going
Don't
to have
play
his
with
third
us.
touchdown
Do
in
not
3
play
weeks.
with us.
I think you're exactly
Referees,
on it,
don't
Brock.
play.
See, he's got it
Don't
pinned
play.
sort of in the crook of his
Do
arm.
not play. Give that man his touchdown.
And that's going to be 6.
Yes,
And
it
then
is.
Kind of give some grace to that official. I think the body of Carnley blocked his view of that left foot. Couldn't see that. But there's some of that elite accuracy from Sanders. It is his greatest trait, and it carries through high school,
Y'all, we
two
turned.
colleges,
Look,
and will carry himself
Hey,
in the top 5 of
what
the
y'all
NFL
eating on
draft.
today? We got the
What do you think
chicken
of the
wings.
catchability of his football?
I think these receiver, his catchability is off the charts, and I think this receiving core too, Horn and Shepard and Hunter and Wester is elite.
And to think they're down 2 receivers. Timmons is out,
81
Miller is out,
7.
and there's enough.
They brought some playmakers up there to Boulder.
Yeah, they did.
Man, damn, you got the Buffalo Wild Wings. What flavor wings you get? I'll take that, Will. We're still playing case. Look how much difference if we start running and committing to the run. Look at the difference with Mayers and Benson in. Ooh, Aberdare. Lawrence, I'm going to 7-Eleven to get some nachos and a Slurpee.
Sweet.
You said you hit a 10-leg parlay on the football?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Freaking dollar, but it won $600.
Yeah, that's
like,
yeah.
gosh,
You
why
wish you would
didn't
have put 10 or something big.
I got some Thai duck rice and beer.
And then you want to put more on. You like, man, I should have put less.
Oh man, that Cincinnati game.
You got to run the ball. I mean, it helps everything, and also the fact that we got Mayers and Benson in. But I'm at work. Perfect time for switching. Yeah, you knew the Tennessee Bama game was. I don't know, man. Here we go. We all about to hold our breath. Here comes the kickoff. Special teams. Yeah, I be dreading this kick.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to watch Colton and stuff.
Who's
It's been on T-Mac.
I'm in a.
Right. We need to stop here. Let's get another score. Come on, defense. But honestly, though, we need a holding call on this offense, man. They really watched that K-State field. On that linebacker.
Just tell Siri. Call Jesse on speakerphone.
Colorado has traveled well, and the
He made
offense
it
has
himself.
too. Will Shepard, the last 3 games, has been
You
outstanding.
guys, I always know when
For
I'm
the
muted.
Buffaloes, he's in
Yeah,
the
he
zone
muted
again.
himself,
It's
y'all. That wasn't
21-7.
And yeah, I watched the game
Currently,
with
the
D'Angelo
wind is the only
Ponce.
thing that's going to stop
We was kicking it
Colorado.
with him,
Came off
tailgated,
the
kicked
tee
it with
for a
him.
moment.
Talked to D'Angelo after the game for a minute. He had a fantastic game. It was awesome.
Arizona
It was awesome. And
Noah
if he got some
Fifito
free
will get
time,
it
I'll probably
back.
link up with him tomorrow. Take
After
him out.
this kickoff,
He-
pounds it inside the 5.
Yeah, he was kicking it. Oh my God. Who is that?
You can breathe now.
Is that Isaiah
Thank you,
Hart?
17.
Another, and now Fafita.
Thank you,
We've
17.
talked about giving some
My
ground,
God.
gets the ball back.
You know, one of the things that just jumped out to me, and certainly did the
Isaiah
entire
Hart is
Colorado
gonna be-
staff when
he
we
gonna be
chatted
good.
with them, was how deep he drops. Quinn Ewers, prototypical, right? About 9 yards when you take a play out of the shotgun. Dylan, he'll stretch it at times to 9, 10 yards as well as a little undersized. Fafita, it's like Doug Flutie back in the day, man. He is going to just gain ground
Yeah,
and
hard.
gain ground. It's why he
gonna
holds
be a
the ball
player.
longer than anybody in college football. But to find those certain
Yes,
angles,
I
play
agree.
on the
We
on the
always
playground
play
with his
better in the
buddies
early
who know
game.
how
Always.
to maximize that talent of his. It's unique.
Short drop. He gets it away. He's got the tight end, Sam Olsen.
And that is more what they want.
Was that a corner blitz?
Yes, and it's
It
okay
had
to
be.
drop back. It's
I
okay
thought
to gain
Cam
all
Simmons
that
great.
ground, but to be on time
Tyler got
and
a sack
rhythm,
on a blitz.
which is what he
Start
was
game
for
on.
Jed Fish a season ago in an extraordinary way. There you see the average release time, highest in all of college football. And that's okay to have in your back pocket.
Yeah.
But it cannot be your standard fare. You've got to get a little more of that. Makes it easier on your linemen. The routes are built to be thrown on time like that. Well done.
No, it looks like a little guy.
Keep it and roll. And he'll throw incomplete. So how much of it, right?
Third and one.
For quarterbacks,
Are you blitzing?
if
Yeah, what
you
we
are
calling here? Third and
shorter
one.
than taller,
No, I'm blitzing.
what do you have to do?
You've got to do that. You've got to create
We
more
bringing the
space
blitz.
to
What we
get
call
those
it here? Third
throwing
and
lanes.
one.
I mean,
Hey, Noah's been active on his feet, but let's get it.
Dion knows that this little guy is a baller now. When he gets to the open field, he can be a difference maker. But it's to create, throwing angles. I watched Russell Wilson do it for a decade in Seattle, to play off script, to make sure he has vision. But at 5'10", 5'9", it's a little harder to find.
It's a 3rd and 1, and they'll run it. Conley slips one tackle and
Don't wanna get
cartwheels
gassed
for the
on
first down. So some of it you're fine with.
Oh, absolutely. And when you can use it like as a wild card, right? When you've got that in your back pocket, you scare and threaten the defense. But you've got to play more often on time.
Yikes,
And
only
he did
30
it a year
rushing
ago with great anticipation and taking care of the football.
Come on,
And
defense.
I know that the staff wants to see that here in the second half of the season. I got you,
He's
too.
got it, okay? He's got it. Conley short side.
Good
And he
tackle.
goes down. It's a nice play defensively by Silman Craig, reading the
Good
blocking.
tackle.
And that guy, 185 pounds, pound for pound, is the baddest Buffalo on that defense. It doesn't take them but a second, them being any player or any coach, to say, who's the heartbeat? Who's the guy that makes you go? And it is Silman Craig.
We asked Deion Sanders, who's the guy you don't get asked about enough? And he said Cam Silman Craig. He is
Oh,
our
man,
leader.
we gotta
He
stop
runs
him,
this defense.
We letting him drive too long.
Second down, pressure came from the secondary. They pick it up. Fafita does have the first down for Olsen once again. Sam Olsen
on,
paying
hey.
off some more playing time. The San
He-
Jose
he
State
did his-
transfer.
Hey,
And
he's
this
going
is
to his
so
other
good.
receivers.
I think a week ago he
He ain't
retreats. He
got it.
being
He
Fafita, but this
teabagging
time
him,
watch
like,
him
he
stand
got his
right in
other
the pocket with that pressure, and instead of retreating, step
Stepped
up
up.
into that pocket. Good things happen, not only throwing lanes, but if you do need to run it, that is a breath of fresh air for Brent Brennan and this entire offensive staff.
On defense.
Still Green sneaking up to the line.
You gotta
It
get
is
that
first
pressure on him.
down for Arizona, and Ricino, who is met right in the hole and driven on
Good
back.
stop,
It'll
good
be a couple of
stop.
yards. That's Levanta Bentley with the stop. I mean, have we had a game with harder
Ajay,
hitting
Shane Coates.
so far this year?
From both. Yeah, we've seen it kind of one way, unfortunately, too many times.
Bentley.
But both guys,
Look at them
both
helmets,
crews,
man. Them helmets.
and you can
Clean.
see it, some of the black on those helmets right there, some of the collisions at the point of contact. Scraping paint.
Watching the NASCAR coverage. Look at you. Second down, Fafita. Another short drop and another decisive throw. He's got it to T-Mac. It's McMillan, 3rd and short.
Third and short. Come on, defense. We got to get off.
And
Get
this
him
is why
stopped.
actually you're
Get
moving.
a
They continue
stop.
to move the ball. That graphic from earlier of the struggles when they cross midfield to finish the last drive. And guess what? You get to 3rd and 2s and manageable situations. Give yourself such a better shot.
Those deep drops were showing up so much on tape. Colorado, to a man on the coaching staff that we talked to, mentioned it. It's a quick snap.
Oh,
And
man.
now to jailbreak, and down he goes.
Man.
Sideswiped him. It's 4th
Woo.
down.
Good job, Hill
I
Green.
don't like that. You've been in
Boy.
good rhythm and you try the sneak
Look
attack,
at
right?
this.
The quick huddle break But Colorado is ready. They pressure right into it. You've got two Wildcats. Anytime you have two Wildcats right next to each other, two players on offense in any team right next to each other,
Good guy.
bad things typically follow.
The law firm is
Here
open,
comes
y'all.
the heavy
They
artillery,
can get a field
Tyler
goal.
Loop,
Block
who,
this kick.
no joke, made from 77 in warmups. This
Oh, yeah,
is
it was
from
77 in warm-ups.
52. And I don't know that the hold was perfect. That came out weird, and it's no good.
He missed it. Oh, yeah. The football guys. Run the ball.
Yeah, just
Hold
a
up.
little
Run
late
the
to
ball,
get
Colorado.
right.
Not
It
come
was.
out.
It wasn't caught clean.
Please,
A little
run
bit
the
low,
ball.
and just
Run
that
the
little
ball.
the ball is moving.
Woo. Woo. Hey, it's cooking, y'all. It's cooking. I'll take that missed field goal. But hey, seriously, we got to run the ball. We got to run the ball. This is the time to let, I don't care if it's Isaiah, Allen, whoever. Let's run. All right, cool. Yes, let's run. Like, this is the time. It's like the football guys that are testing us and saying, hey, you guys talking about you want to run? We up 21-7. Let's run the rock. Run the ball. Not come out here and pass, man. Please don't. Let's just run the ball. Let's run the ball. Please not come out here and pass. Like, let's run it. Like, come on, man. That's not no good for us. Back. 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 If Dallas can stay on his feet, he has to do it. Yeah, hey, him, Isaiah, man, look, I think we get a long run, man. We don't break one. We got to stay committed. Right. So, we got, this is, we got to get points on this because, they do get the ball at half the halftime. Okay, my lover. We got to hold on. We need some time. And establish the run. Like, this is the time when we take time and establish the run. I almost thought that, but with him playing defense, I don't really see a point of having a 3-point offense. Like, if he was just playing offense, then I was like, yeah, okay. But we're not on defense. Look at Wack with the stats. Underrated stat with 5 and 6 on third down. Welcome to the game.
Like, appreciate it.
Shedeur and Travis.
Yeah, somebody put that in the proper for him. And he was like,
let's run it.
First down for Colorado off the field goal miss, and it's a Gustive. And it's not a huge number in terms of rush yards per carry for Colorado, but it's been good enough to create 3 straight touchdowns.
Just having balance, right? Take advantage of the short field on the onside kick that blew up for Arizona, and then just the mix of run and pass. That's when any team is at their best, but especially with the weaponry that Shedeur has around him.
After the gain of 3, it's a Gustive again, trucking forward, and he is undercut by Dalton Johnson to the 40.
I'll tell you what else this run does for Pat Shurmur is it just slows down all the gains and stunts. Arizona's throwing 3-man fronts. They're trying to do what K-State and everybody's done. Dwayne Akita knows that
Arizona been throwing a 3-man front.
O-line is at a
That's why you got to run it.
Processing pressure. But for Pat Shurmur, he knows the best way to attack it is run right at it.
Third management, right? Third management.
Defense that's now without Manu. They're without Takario Davis in the backfield.
Next man up.
Manu out, Takario Davis out.
Sticker, but does it play against this kind of offense? 3rd and 4. Sanders down the middle, right on target. That was a bullseye to Wester again.
DeJounte,
You brought up a
7-11.
great point
Now let's
earlier.
run.
It's Colorado
Let's run the
once
ball.
again quick
Come on,
to the
run
line of scrimmage. It's going to be that little in-breaking slant route.
Let's get back to
And
running
the
it, y'all.
catchability of Shadur's ball. Underrated.
Late
That might be in
substitution.
there now.
Michael Welch just came in, but right there, right? Catch him around. He put it right on the hands. Shedeur Sanders lofts this one. Wester one more time. He turns it upfield.
Hey, I think LeJounte might have that going for our game.
Well, this Arizona
He
defense
cooking.
dealing with so many injuries,
And he
and right
talking.
now they're rocked. Their
Let's
leader
run it now.
defensively,
Come on,
Jacob
come
Mano,
on.
in the
I
locker room
know
getting
Shadeur- I know you
evaluated.
want me to
He
hit on
was
this 3
able to
touchdown
walk
parlay,
off
buddy,
on
but
his own
come on,
to the
let's
locker
run
room,
the
but
ball.
he has yet to return. That obviously is such a huge loss at the linebacker position. The good news, though, Dakario Davis is out there. He's continuing to play with that groin injury, but battling with Travis Hunter out there in the secondary.
Oh, that's a tough task when you're not 100% healthy. You saw Tamuela Kaiahui in that spot. There, down the bottom, Hunter, and it's incomplete. Davis was feeling it.
Oof.
I'm
He
not
lands,
running.
I think it
Come
is
on,
on
let's
his
run it.
other shoulder, fortunately for him, but this is just the one-on-one. And Takario, we talked about him. He's an NFL prospect as well, 6'4", and just long arms. Got called earlier for grabbing that arm. Not that time. I think the only good news, it was the right shoulder. A week ago that got hit into the ground, but that's a lot of contact on that left shoulder of Travis Hunter.
Let's get 11 personnel and run
Trying
it.
to run Gumby through the end zone there. Davis. Welch got bottled up briefly by his own lineman. It'll be 3rd down and short. So they, on 2nd and 10,
Give
pick
it
up
to
a
him again.
sizable chunk, but
Somebody call
2nd
it.
and
We should have
long
ran
is
on
where they
7th.
lose.
Yeah, and sacks have been
Where you
a part
going,
of that.
Welch?
No run game
All right,
has
bring
been a part
Dallin
of
in
that.
there. Let's
That
get
will
this
be
first
a number
down.
worth tracking today because it feels
Yep, Dallin's in.
a little different this afternoon with their ability to run it and play with some
Let's
tremendous
run it, man.
offensive
This is the team.
That's why they're
Like when
6
we
of
commit
7
to
on
trying to
3rd
run
down.
on the
It's been
ball.
shorter 2nd and 3rd. Now the
The
ball comes
fumble?
out. It's still on the ground. It looks like Arizona has it.
Oh, man. What's the
There is a
flag?
marker in on the play as well.
What happened?
It is Wildcat football for now. It's Owen Goss, the transfer from Colgate with the ball.
Yeah, Shadur's coming up to change the play and communicate, and for some reason, the young
Illegal
center.
shift on the offense. 2 players in motion.
We here.
Welcome back, T-Cal. We just
We
fumbled
here.
the snap, bro.
Arizona.
Arizona got the
You
ball.
could see Shadur is talking to Pat Sherman,
Yeah.
coming up to the line of scrimmage to communicate. And Zelinskis, the sophomore center, for some
How'd Arizona
reason,
get the ball?
he hears something. I don't think
He
it's any
hiked it.
signal
Hank just
from
hiked the
defense.
ball.
There's no clap. I don't see anybody communicating, and he just snaps it, and ouch in every way.
I mean, that's the kind of thing that can be a season changer. That's a little grandiose for the
Hey,
moment, but
come on,
it's a
defense.
2-score game, and Arizona gets it out of halftime.
Good fit, good fit.
About a yard and a half.
Nakai looks like he
Colorado
playing.
defense, and Hill Green is playing salty.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's been Arizona at -4 this year in the turnover that those plays have killed them more often than not. And you're right, Hill Green, these linebackers, I love that leadership right there. Shadur knows it. He's exactly your point. He had a chance to step on him right there. Maybe go up 3 scores, and instead you give him life.
Fafita collapses, and he goes down. The ball came out. The ball's out. It was Green with the sack, and it is Buffalo football. There is a marker in
Hey,
for now.
when it's your day, it's your
Colorado
day.
football,
No,
and
it's
it's
flag. Hold
Levanta
on.
Bentley skating away with it.
Man.
We'll see if Fafita was down. The officials are talking it over.
That was BJ. Good play.
That's a
That
fumble.
clearly,
Yeah, that's out.
He's out.
clearly out.
That's a fumble.
No,
It
but
was
it's
moving.
flag.
Rolling on the field is a fumble and recovered by Colorado. After the play is over, sideline warning, Colorado.
No, there is no question that ball is out.
BJ Green.
Green and this defensive
Here.
line, Jason, have come to
BJ
life the
Green.
last couple weeks.
Three-
BJ Green
sacks?
want to be
3 sacks and
9
above
sacks
stamp.
their last 2 games,
Stamp
just
this week.
5 the first 4. McCoy, the youngster, had a couple last week. Green had a couple last week, and sacks come in bunches.
That's why BJ Green this week said it's open season. They are feeling very good on the defensive line, and it's now a
That's the way to get it. Let's run the ball.
with a
Let's hold it.
turnover
Let's
for
run the ball.
Arizona dating back to last year.
Is Rain still hurt?
Like that too.
That's a very
Who?
talented graduate assistant.
Rain.
On the sideline, Warren Sapp.
Rain Buell.
Star-studded coaching staff.
Oh, no, I ain't see Bill, no.
Shador Sanders, tunnel screen, and Horn's going to lose a couple yards.
Boy, he just almost
We
got
don't
hit.
go tunnel screen, we just run.
Was Kayahue coming in from the linebacker spot in
almost
for
got
Manu.
hit.
Second and 11 for the Buffaloes, and a huge possession in this game.
Benson, Ayers, Seaton,
Let's run it.
Luke Allen.
Another bad snap. Hayden grappling for it down there. And it looks
Hey,
like Hayden
I just
did
saw y'all
get
talking
on it
about
for
the snap before
Colorado.
it happened.
Yeah, I think
Anytime
actually,
you
Jason,
gotta
the snap,
do that.
I know what you're saying there
Taking
because it
y'all
gets
out.
right to the
Y'all
mesh
just
point in a hurry.
taking
I
y'all
think
out of position
Zelinskis actually
Anybody
snaps
else
this
need
pretty
to do
good.
Yeah, he did.
And it's just, just mishandled as Shadur's trying to get the little RPO or a little
That's
zone
my
read
comment
going,
to you all.
and he takes his eyes off of it.
He looked like the sheriff spinning his guns in the Wild West Saloon shootout. Third down and 16. Sanders down the middle. That's intercepted. Picked off by Latrell. We've cornered the market on
Self-inflicted
turnovers.
wounds. Why did you?
And just about every variety, and this is a tough one. And this is one that Shadur is going to throw with some anticipation. You're going to see the safety right here, but it is an in-cut. You got to clear out in an in-cut. When Shadur throws it, he is expecting that wide receiver to cross the face of that safety. He is not expecting him to stop on that route. Now, the receiver's like, what? Why are you throwing that there? There's a nickelback right there.
Travis Hunter wanted the football, I think.
Oh, Sicario was playing. People kept saying he was out. That's why I can't be listening to y'all.
I get it. There's zone coverage there after the fact, but that is a sloppy series of events. He gives Arizona some life.
Who knows what's going to happen in this next
That's bad
3:38 to
football.
halftime.
Back turnover.
Risano through the car wash, and he'll have no gain. It is
Back-to-back,
second down.
back turn.
I know that Arizona's
Fumble,
offense is functioning best when that
Hey,
ball
no,
is
it's your
out.
turn. Throw that
When
interception.
Fafita's catching it and he's throwing it, and that first option is there for Brent Brennan, those two drives before the last, moved it.
– 47 yards on the ground. He got him. He's going to spike it right
Yeah,
at the feet
we
of
read that
Patterson. It wasn't
screen.
there, the screen
that
they
is
wanted.
Such a good play from BJ
read
Green,
that
right?
screen.
So you're anticipating these defensive linemen and these ends that have been just on fire and getting home and sack fumble on Noah Fafita. So you're going to run a screen, right? Well, not that time. Not that time, because these edge guys, right, they're going to feel it too, right? He's going to see the screen happening in front of him, and he's going to stop. He's going to get in the throwing lane, and that is a senior in BJ Green that's got enough
BJ
experience
Green
to know
balling,
and
y'all.
sniff
Hey,
out
he
what's
balling.
coming at him.
What a hard turn for a big guy there. Third down. Fafita into the end zone, has to throw off his back foot, and that's not going anywhere. It's punt time for Arizona.
Good job,
And Jason,
defense.
this is where
Good
Colorado's
job,
different than they were a
defense.
year ago.
Salute.
A
Talk
year
about-
ago when they were
But look,
hoping to win games,
we got to come
bad
out. We
things
got
would
to run the
happen,
ball.
and it
Let's
would
run it out of
cascade
11
into more
personnel.
bad things like the Stanford
Come on,
game and
but
other
good job.
losses.
It was a good
Not
job,
with Robert
defense. Way
Livingston's
to hold
crew,
it
the D
down.
coordinator.
Way to
He
hold
has
it down.
done a great
Great
job.
job,
He's
man.
setting change environments, takeaway environments. He's mixing, he's matching, he's stunting. And right now
All right,
he's
Wade,
counting
let
to
me
make
find
sure that
out.
there's
Wade
11 guys on
likes
the
the ball
punt
in
defense,
Arizona.
because that is a heck of a 3 and out after the pick.
He's a young star coach.
Defense.
You and I had that exact same feeling.
8 years with the Cincinnati Bengals in the NFL. As this punt goes to Horn, and he's got space, a jagged cut to the outside.
Hook it.
Horn across the 35, and another short field for
Good
Colorado.
return.
So,
Let's run the
Where's
ball.
the
Let's
herd
just
come
keep
from,
playing.
Brock? From all
run it. Let's
over
get this
the country.
touchdown.
And in this case, look at every starter, Jason. They come from Dartmouth. They come from Liberty. They come from Jackson State, Oklahoma State. You just bring them from all over.
Don't leave out Charlotte.
No, I apologize. Yeah. Well, Hill Green was in Michigan before Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a lot of stops.
We only have so many decals we can put on.
Yep. But I'll say this about Livingston and this defensive staff is they have brought them together. You see some NFL concepts that have just come to life.
We need to run the ball, sir. Yeah.
We got to run it.
They got the stop.
I wish we
The
run out
special
11
teams
personnel.
flip of the field means another strong
There we go.
starting
Quick
position.
throw, quick throw.
This is Shepard, and he crawls to about the 25. The average starting field position today for the Buffaloes is 53 yards from the end zone.
Well, this to me is a little bit about some time management. Run this all the way down to the 2-minute timeout.
Keane Wade got
Make
another
sure that
pressure.
Arizona doesn't get more
Yeah, you got
possessions
pressure on
because they're
Noah.
going to get the ball, and Deion knows it to begin the second half.
Run the ball.
But do you think there's slow down in his DNA? I'm going to go no.
Short.
This throw is just short of the first down. There's Travis Hunter. He's going to go half a yard short. Now they'll take it down to 2. It's been a wild one. If a football game was a dust storm, it would be this.
100 in the Miami Louisville.
Might be a quarterback sneak, though.
That's crazy.
Hey, him and BJ Green showing up.
It's crazy because Wade has just been. I didn't know. People were just asking if he was still on the team. Wade's a sophomore, I think. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that we did that.
Yeah.
A while ago. But yeah, we just haven't seen.
You gotta know what
him.
you're talking about. Go check it out.
Mm-hmm. Baylor's whipping Texas Tech. I wonder who could have warned you about that before the game.
Wow, LeJohntay Wester got 99 receiving yards.
He asked me what I would do. My story. Hilarious. Oh man.
Wester is cooking 99 receiving yards. He definitely might hit 200.
Okay, first off, my cheering Huntsville's a gaming chair, but I'm at my best friend's house in Indiana.
You look like he got plays on the back of that whiteboard. Got a whiteboard behind you?
Yeah, he got no, this is his wall. He turned it into a whiteboard.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's cool. All right, we back. I gotta go switch my sweatshirt after this. You got the volume, CT? You must be able to hear it on your end.
Yeah.
Logan, it is a beautiful
I'm about
story.
to say, ain't no way
to right
to
now.
watch the
Third
game on
block of
mute.
their defense.
They have to run.
Augusto, first down, wrestling with Kayahue.
Nice job. You've seen a little bit of Khalil Benson at right guard today. We've seen Brown and Harden and Benson and Mayers kind of mixing and matching in the interior of that offensive line.
No, Benson got his job
But
back.
exactly what Coach looks for, Coach Prime down there, is movement. Can we get movement?
He should be at.
And when they have, they've won.
Oh, they benched Tyler Brown?
He's struggling.
Sanders, this side. It's a sliding catch, and it is Wester just short of the
Oh,
10-yard
Wester's over
line.
100 and a half.
That's a
He's
receiver
over 100
making
already?
QB look good because
Yeah.
you do not see Shador
I
miss
told
quite
Kenny,
like
I said,
that, but
I
Wester
said he
dug
will
it
go
out.
for over 200 this game.
7 separate receivers have a catch. That's the 6th.
There's Wester
for
right
Wester.
there. There's Wester.
Sanders hops into it. Augusta put it on
It's
the
better
ground.
that he didn't catch that. It's way better that he didn't catch that.
Yeah,
You get to
probably
stop
wasn't
the
a
clock
grand
and you don't lose
idea
yards.
to have oiled up the football before the game here in Tucson.
We gonna run it? Get that first down?
The big 3rd and 3 right here.
This should be 2-down territory.
8-7. Eventually, if you can get this.
It should be
3rd
2-down
conversion and
territory.
score
If you
punch it in
can't
going in the half,
get 3 yards in 2
versus
plays
having
and
to settle for a field
against
goal,
a
give
non-elite
Arizona
defense,
another possession
you
and get
got
the
bigger
ball
issues.
back. Big time play right here.
Hunter at the bottom of the screen against Takario Davis again. 3rd down,
Got it.
Colorado runs. Augustive has the first
Take
down.
it.
First
I
and
thought he
goal
just turned up the
Buffaloes. He
sideline
wanted
score.
the end zone.
Yeah, he won. I don't know. He got
Once
I don't
again,
know, got
pretty good
cramped up.
numbers here. Your stud
you
left
don't take the
tackle, your
points.
true
You
freshman
be
sitting
aggressive.
here, kicks it out.
I'm telling
And
you,
then
I
just
just
look at the
just left the
movement.
Indiana game. They did not
And the
take points
advantage
early.
when you've
They
got to
went
cover
for it.
down all of these receivers, right?
It's a different
You do
mindset,
have
man.
what are
It's a
called
different
light
mindset.
boxes,
You
5
gotta
on
be
5.
aggressive. Forget
And
the
too many
safety.
times they've
Be
not
here,
found enough
dominant.
success this year, but the true freshman leading the way for the big 3rd down conversion.
47 players in the Power 4 have more
Oh,
rushing
definitely a
yards
pass.
than
Oh,
Colorado's
we know it's
team
coming.
into
Screen.
this week.
I'll run.
Sanders to run. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
That was pretty
Look
easy.
at them looking like North Dakota State. Empty the box.
Nice job here. It was the left tackle
Spread
on the
it out.
previous 3rd down. A nice job by Houston here. The right tackle. Just a 4-man rush. And once Shador sees that kind of green grass,
They ran
everybody's
into-
got to cover
yeah,
all 4 of those weapons, right?
They're hilarious.
Leaves a lot of space for Sanders to do his thing.
That's the light box you're talking about. And if
Yep.
that's going to be available, why not? Extra point is good.
All right,
I
I'll be
think
back.
that's a key
It's
there,
looking
Jason.
like a
Why
blowout
not?
right now. Looking
Well,
at
because I
it.
got to get mine. Because I got to get my numbers. I got to get my stats. I got to do this. I got to get. No, you don't. Win football games. I mean, that's where some of the maturity I think is this year as well. Is like we don't have to be stat mongers. We got to be game winners. And I got to get Travis's Heisman. I got to get Horn's touch. No, you don't. Just take what the defense gives you. And they've done a brilliant job of that in this first half.
Yeah. This is great, y'all. 28-7.
Now Travis may be saying to him,
Halftime.
hey,
I don't. Now you're
This is great. This is the game. We
Well,
can
just
really
like-
establish this run game.
hey, great play.
28-7.
You never had a receiver come up to you and say
Oh,
that.
no. Marvin would never do that. No. Keyshawn Johnson, I'm sure, never did that with his play. No, absolutely. They didn't write books about it either. No.
You want to list
That-
the guys that came up to you in the
We get that
huddle and said, "Hey,
personnel
I'm not
right.
getting mine."
Having Benson and Mears in matters.
You want to, or maybe play-by-play partners?
It's funny, though.
You want to do
because-
that too?
No, but you love that as a quarterback. You do. You want those guys to be hungry for the touches.
Sure.
As long as it's all underneath the team umbrella. And knowing that if we win, all the good things will come.
I would say too, like when you say that about the players aren't calling the plays necessarily either. So that it's not just
All right, I
the
had to go put
individuals that have jerseys
the
on.
Dallin
They're
Hayden
the most
on.
part of this collective.
It
And
just
Sherman
came.
said it to us yesterday. I know
get
balance.
right?
I know we're throwing it 67% of the time, more than anybody in the Big 12 since 2010, whatever.
They didn't do a TV
But I
timeout
don't
after
mind
the
running
school.
it. We just have to find
All
success.
right, they're
doing it.
rolling, bro.
And they,
Weird.
it's not been huge gashes, right? They have 52 yards on the ground, but 52 you'll take in a
Yeah,
first half
52
to
over
set
negative
up second
21.
and third and playable. Oh my goodness, the hits just keep on coming.
Woo.
You boys hitting.
All right, take a look at our Pacific Life game summary, sponsored by
All right,
Pacific
defense.
Life, creating financial
All right,
security for
defense.
nearly 160 years.
Let's hold him
30
down.
of the
Let Noah
42
throw that pick
Colorado
six.
plays
He's itching
have
to
been
throw.
in Arizona territory.
Yeah, just been very efficient. They've had balance on that side.
Might do some live
They've gotten
betting
to
during this
Fafita
game.
3 times. That's a little bit of a surprise. He's been
Must
under
be nice
duress
to
this
be in
year, but he's
Indiana.
been sacked only 6 times
I
coming
bet.
in.
The player props too. I didn't have enough time.
So
to
that sack faucet's been turned on for these Buffaloes the last couple weeks, and it's maintained that pressure in the first half.
This almost has to be points for Arizona. They will get
Got him.
more pressure. Fafita,
Good. Oh.
by the shoulder pad. Now he'll try and create.
God.
Everybody's out of their lanes. Fafita
My
has 12
God.
first down run.
My God.
We got to finish,
Once
man.
again,
We're-
a really nice, well-timed stunt on the right
Not-
side gets home, but they just
Like we're
can't
always
bring Fafita to
away
the
from
ground.
Marty McNeil, who had a piece of him. Fafita coming this way off the juggle. It's Patterson turning it upfield.
Who is that?
Just shy of midfield at 41 seconds with 3
Travis will hurt
timeouts.
himself doing his head like that. He can't do that.
Hunter on the coverage over there.
That was dangerous.
Patterson, one of the number of guys out of the College of San Mateo, as there is an injured player behind the play as well. That is the left tackle, Rhino Tapa Atotai.
All right, live Colorado.
He's down, and Patterson is in midfield as well. He is shaken up, and this team has just been battered this year.
Do they score on this drive? Yes or no?
No, not quite as much offensively,
No,
Mason,
not even
as
a field goal?
defensively, but this is a roster that is thin, that lost a lot of
I don't
people.
know, bro.
Yes, the 4 kids from Servite and all the buddies and the stars, they stuck around, but outside of that,
Next Colorado
outside of
pass.
Fafita, McMillan, Burnett,
Complete or incomplete? What
and
is
Manu,
that?
there are a lot of new
21?
faces and a
Yeah.
bunch of inexperience.
And, you know, we have not
I'll
mentioned,
go
as you
with
see,
incomplete.
further injury. It's Raymelo Murphy walking off as well. We haven't mentioned Traden Stoops,
Illinois is doing
one of their
what I
best
hope they would
cornerbacks
do
who
this
went out a couple of
Don't
weeks
say
ago.
no way,
They'll
but
be
y'all was
without
squaring
him
up
as
and
well.
down
So
last night.
Patterson
At
limping
least
on.
Westmont was that BYU
Manu
was
out as of earlier in this game.
against Oklahoma State, and I told y'all Oklahoma State was going to cover. I know I've been hitting this week.
At some point, even if your roster is triple digits,
yes,
you keep losing that many players, and to be competitive, no matter how good your coaching staff is really difficult.
Come on, Baylor. I need you to hold
And I know
it
people
together.
don't want to hear it after they saw 10-3 last year, but part of this
Oklahoma
is
State had that game.
a series of unfortunate events. Let's say, you know, you go 7 in a row to win last year. You're thinking about yourselves a 10-3 team.
Bro,
and that's
this is
part
a
of
big-
it for
this is a
Brent
big
Brennan. The
second half for you,
psychology of
bro.
that is Rhino is going to come walking off with some help.
It's a big second half for you.
Bro, I honestly don't even care as much about this.
He is
I
the
need the
left
7
tackle.
That's what I want. I want the 7.
Hey, what's the
Colorado
start?
crew, they know,
Right
right?
direction.
And they are pretty wound up to rush the passer.
Look at
and-
James Madison
oh,
get a
gosh, it
punt
looks a
on
little
it.
bit like Manu.
Yep.
And that one was some contact, but it rains it pours.
Mike Wooten's going to come in to play left tackle.
He going straight to the line.
Sophomore transfer from Oregon. Saw him there right next to Moy, the left guard. First down, Arizona.
Ooh, ball
First and
start.
15 soon.
Take
It's
it back.
Wooten, the left tackle. What do you tell a left after the call here?
Offense, number 77, 5-yard penalty. First down.
If you're the quarterback, you have a new left tackle. How do you deal with this?
It's like 6'3", I just kind of look at him. I don't say much.
Look at his eyes. He's
Yes.
scared, bro.
Take
I'm
care,
bringing
people.
pressure on that
Receivers,
left
maybe a little
side.
different conversation. Those guys, I got to
With
try to
Bentley,
protect
put
their
Bentley
life.
and BJ on the same side.
Just
Let
give
him
them a
hit.
positive nod.
Kids, just in case you wondered what
Watch the
phrase
mesh on
Battles
this. He has a
meant.
tight
There
split.
you have it.
Circus route, man.
Fafita
Circus.
fading back again. He's just going to whip it sideline
Ooh, I thought he was
incomplete.
catching that.
Over the head of Quali Conley. 2nd and 15. BJ Green was in the backfield again. We mentioned, he said during the week it was open season. He also used the phrase "the dam broke" a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and it is a little different with Fafita because he does drop back in that time again to 15, 16 yards. I like that high block too. That is a good look for the transfer from ASU. So trying to find that target and get home. Took some
Who's
extra
home with
emphasis
the-
this week at
Matt
practice
Black
with
with the
different
goal?
angles and
Yeah, that
different
Matt Black
depths.
with the goal. They
We know what happens on this play. Stat. What are you doing? Circus up top. Yep.
Fafita felt him, sensed him, and he'll roll and
Holding.
throw. There's a marker in
Holding.
as well. It's caught by the tight end Olsen.
That's going to
Now
be
you're
a
going to say incomplete.
Yep, that's going to be a
Holding
hold on the
on
left guard.
offense.
Moy, I
They looking like
believe.
we did. This is great.
After the call, I want to ask you a question about that rush you were
Right.
talking
It's
Rolling
so
on the
great to
field,
be on this side of it.
pass. Holding. Offense, number 72, 10-yard penalty. Second down.
You're right. It's Moy. How do you change your angles if he drops back so far?
Well,
What do
you
you have to do?
Yeah, you just rep it in practice and
Right here,
realize that the
talking about
launch
the deep
point
drops.
isn't going to be 7 or 8 yards.
We
It's
gotta
going to
run the
be
ball.
10 to
We gotta
12
come out. We
yards.
gotta
And you just
establish
have
that
that kind of
Keep going.
spatial awareness, truly, and just rep it and rep it and rep it.
Arizona moving backward. Over the middle, he's got Hunter with a touchdown for Arizona, and he's spiked down by Stoutmeyer, gain of 13, and they'll use one of those timeouts.
What
In just 6 days, we'll have Fox College Football Friday, a showdown at the LA Coliseum. Kyle Mongai and Rutgers will take on Miller Moss and USC. Kicks off Friday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on Fox after the World Series. USC, I think, expected to be in a different place. They had that loss to Penn State just last week, game they felt like they could have won. How about the service academies, Brock Hewitt?
Awesome. Awesome in this day and age of all the transfers.
Bro, Indiana might go top 10,
all
bro.
the money involved. Guess what?
They're
They're not making it.
Bro.
They are legit.
They're up early.
I
and
like
they're
that
grinding,
coach.
and
Bro,
they
did you
got
see
some
when
studs.
Nebraska
Army's
almost scored?
quarterback. What a physical
And then
kid.
and the
Indiana's
second team
the
was
real
in,
deal.
and
What
he
a show
said,
they
hey,
put
the
on.
first team get
Today,
y'all
blowing
helmet.
the
He
doors
took the
off
second teamers out, put the first team in just to stop them from scoring.
I love that, bro. That's
So big
swag.
in there.
You
Hey,
okay with me, man? I like that.
I'm a fan.
BYU feels like a
He
team
nutty
of
the
destiny
truth.
last night.
That was
I mean, you got
crazy.
to score
He does
touchdown
not
in
play.
19 seconds. You break 4 tackles to do it at the end. But Iowa State and that culture of Matt Campbell, kind of like those military schools, it's genuine and real.
Yeah, it's not that dissimilar. It's a good point.
Watch the corner route up top.
Fifita.
Like in that.
He's going to throw. He wants the deep ball coming this way, incomplete for Patterson. Oh, jostling and
Hey,
incomplete.
T-Mac, I
Fourth
think, only
down
got
and
one
12.
catch, bro.
Have we called Teteroa McMillan's
Maybe
name
2
much
catches.
in this whole first half?
Well,
announcer
the
just
2
said it.
times he caught the ball, but 15 total yards after 9
2
for
times,
100
15
plus in
yards.
that poster of a
The best
touchdown
game he's
last
had
year.
this season.
Yeah, that
he
just,
played out
that
of
just
his
can't
mind.
happen in a half
Like
of football.
just-
I mean, you've just got to
Stuff y'all
find a
can't
way.
even see.
Or jet sweeps, or
Out of
bubble
his mind.
screens, or quick hitches, or
Out of
fades.
his
Like you
mind.
just
That's my
in some
dog.
of this now,
Hey,
Colorado's
here,
doing a nice
hey,
job.
David.
They're playing man. They've got some extra coverage and
T-Mac,
extra
2
eyes
catches,
on it. But that
15
guy
yards.
is too good to touch the ball twice.
We saw
Oh.
BJ Green chase down that screen pass, though. I mean, he's been creating havoc.
And they get ball I have.
Timeout, Colorado. All right, so I think you succeeded on the quiz. You at least picked a Big 12 team. It wasn't Celebrity Jeopardy. So
No,
who
they
wants
can't
to
go
win the
for it.
Big 12?
Fourth and
Utah,
12 or
preseason poll,
fourth and
number 1,
whatever
Kansas
with,
State, Oklahoma State. Now just put them all in
too
the
much
blender,
time
hit
left. They
puree,
don't
and
get
see
it.
what
Colorado
comes
gets
out.
the
And
ball
I'll
right
say
there.
this about
You can't go
Colorado.
for it.
You know, I mean, they had a lead with 3 minutes to go at home. K-State hits a swing route and a go
I don't know,
route,
he was so quick.
and you can't
So
find a way
quick.
at the end. Otherwise, you're 3-0. And now this is
Absolutely.
twice in person. It
Absolutely.
was on the road in Orlando today in
Man,
Arizona, packed house.
That was the most
homecoming.
fun I've had in
They
person.
played this game, and I said it in Orlando.
That was
You play this
Boy, those
game,
are basketball
complementary
fans
ball,
already
of
hiding in
offense
their
and
bunkers
defense and
from you.
special teams. You don't miss tackles. You have some balance running it.
You're going to get a lot of
Right.
blocks today.
Time and
The linebacker broke it up.
Livingston, the D coordinator, like
Linebacker broke it
they
up
can play
from
with anybody. They can beat anybody in this conference playing this brand of ball.
I'm struck by how memorable that game was.
Yeah, it's
at
too much time to
UCF
go
when I
for this.
wasn't in the booth
You
with
don't get it. Colorado can score
You were
right there
busy.
with like 9 seconds. They just got to throw one pass, get out of bounds, and can kick a field goal.
There's a play. Jimmy Horn Jr. will watch it go out of bounds. And hey, Colorado has succeeded on a Hail Mary twice this year. You could say twice, right? The play before the big touchdown against Baylor, they had it beat as well.
Yeah, Shepard had it on his chest, and ultimately Wester delivers. But I mean, this is starting to feel more and more real. Now you got to play a whole second half, right? You're up 21. The game is not over by any means. You got to bring it for 30 more minutes in the second
Ariel,
half. But
yeah.
man, you just see this product. You see
We talked about that
on the
today.
perimeter the difference makers you have. You see the
We definitely
violence
talked
and the
about that.
tackling, the hitting in their front seven.
They
You can play with anybody in this
There's
conference.
no such thing as kneeling. If you kneel, the play's over.
Last year.
So as soon as you
They're
kneel
not
on
gonna
fourth
try
down,
Hail
you
Mary,
turn
so
over.
we'll go ahead and
Colorado
run that
got
video
the ball
package
right
in the
there.
second half, maybe. 28 points allowed in the first half is the most since Rice Eccles Stadium a couple of years ago at Utah. Some questions for Arizona. They'll have the ball when we get out of halftime, but for now, we go to Mike Hill, Emmanuel
14
Acho,
runs by
and Chris
running back. I'll
Peterson
take
in
it.
Los Angeles. They've
Better
got
than
the
that
State
10 for a
Farm
whole game.
halftime show right now.
We do Colorado with one of his best halves of football all season long. One
I got it.
Emmanuel Acho.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
touchdown.
Yeah, yours was
placed back
behind.
at like the 6-inch 1 yard line, the first touchdown of the game. Coach, with his arm, he's been efficient, he's been proficient, but with his legs, he's been able to keep the defense honest. I've been waiting a year and a half now
You can take
to
yours
see
off
Shedeur
the,
do what y'all just saw on camera,
right.
which is run the football. His last name is Sanders. Use those legs as well. Mike, it's been great to see.
The best pickup in the offseason for Deion Sanders has been the defensive coordinator, Robert Livingston. It just looks different to me. He's harassing Fafita all game long. They got 3 sacks. The sack process is
You know
starting
what?
to develop at Colorado.
I'm not
9
even
in the
on
last
my
2 games, tacked on 3 more.
Hardwire.
It's, to me, not even always about sacks. It's about pressure. And Fafita just
Might
looks
cut off for
out
a
of
second.
sorts. I know that
Don't panic.
Arizona offensive line is
Yeah, don't panic.
but it's showing right now.
Yeah, they only have 5 sacks in the first 4 games. Once again, not 9 over the last 3 games there. Hey, Alabama's not been dominant ever since the first half of its win over Georgia. But can Tennessee expose the Tide in Knoxville? We got a defensive battle. We can say defensive. Just sloppy. We'll show you everything. Hey, Indiana, one of the biggest surprises in the country, and today the number 16 Hoosiers, they made a major statement against Nebraska.
Like this would be a different game if Arizona kicked the ball off. We got to keep playing hard. You do got to keep playing hard, man. Like we got to. This is the game. We get over 100 rushing yards as a team. I think we get a big run play break in the second half.
See, when the game changes, so do we.
It looks like theirs is running pretty decent.
Always been greater than 12. Now standing 16 strong.
Baylor can't hold on to leads.
Every end zone, any time zone. When everyone else keeps asking, what's next? We know we are.
Bro, they ain't take no time to get Tyler Brown and him out.
Oh, they started the game?
Yeah, they came out and Shedeur got sacked like the second play of the game or something like that. Boy, that was. But I think Benson and Mayers came in. It's been different.
I'm sure these Nebraska fans talking about.
In a time full of war, be peace. In a time full of doubt, just believe. Yeah, there ain't that much difference between you and me.
28-7.
Let me see.
In a place that needs change and make a difference.
Let me see if we can find. Let me see if I can find LeJonte's touchdown.
It was the right hand push. You're going to see it right on that back.
Coming out of onside kicks actually crazy.
In our production meeting after our meeting with Arizona, and I said, gosh, I think there's times that
An onside kick. They were trying to bring all that smoke.
Hold on. Let's see this again. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it's an onside kick to open the ball game. And let's see who comes out with this football.
Hilarious.
It is going to be Colorado football.
Wow.
the buffers that coaches can help their team and coming out to play.
Jackson Holman was there. He had to let it travel, and he waited a little bit long for Arizona. So now Shedeur Sanders, who has put this team on his back. We'll see what he has in terms of wide receivers. They've had a bunch of injuries at that position, and they're hoping to be able to run the ball a little bit more today. That's Augustive, the sophomore.
Isaiah.
For no gain on first down. They ran for negative yards, including sack yards last week, but 72%, Brock.
Off the charts. Off the charts. He takes great care of the football. You would love to mix the run game. They did it last time they were on the road down at UCF, but that run, not a good early indicator.
Travis Hunter out there.
It's the first play of the game.
That is very good news for Colorado and his Heisman candidacy. Down he goes, Shedeur Sanders. Nobody's been sacked more than him the last couple of years, and Trey Smith got there.
Yeah, this is a matchup they're going to put all day long. They're going to put Trey Smith over here on Phillip
Yeah, he's good.
Tackle because they feel like he can get home, and he drives right through the body of Houston, right into the quarterback. He will move all over the.
I hate Arizona's helmets. The little green cactus. It looks so bad.
A guy right in my face. Give me some help.
4 sacks a game they're allowing.
Starting out in 3rd and 15 is crazy. Well, I see LeJonte flying.
He's going to reach back and launch it downfield inside the 10.
That's underthrown bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was badly underthrown.
Did he ever get right on the toes of that safety in a hurry? You're going to see him right in the middle, right down the hash. He gets right on top of the secondary Genesis.
That's bad underthrown.
Runs right by him.
First and goal.
That was a bad underthrow. Really bad.
They're going to say he's dead.
Just a beat early. Got a little hold as well.
Third down at 3.5.
Impeded Travis from going and getting the ball. You
arm.
can have contact. A little bit of a tug of the arm. Okay. Then just call it consistently. If that's the strike zone.
A nasty touchdown.
Then just call that
Who did?
consistently.
And I think
Will Shepherd. That one hand was nasty.
Might have been a hold the other way that didn't get called.
Yeah, it was very aggressive on that third.
Oh,
Okay.
God,
His
that's
arm.
super.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bro.
He had to try to free himself up to make the. I can see it both ways.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And if you're going to call that, just call it the rest of the game that way.
Got to be there. Got to be a slant.
On the ground, Augustin is met and driven back. Jacob Manu absolutely.
I'll tell you who it is. It's going to be that warrior. That
get in here.
Right now.
Oh, LeJohntay didn't score. Did he score?
No, he didn't score.
That's why I asked you earlier. You said, yeah, Wester.
Oh no, I said Miller and
No,
Isaiah.
after did LeJohntay score? You said, yeah, Wester.
Really hard.
No, I don't. No, yeah. So I was like Miller and Isaiah. I wish
Adam on a
they got a touchdown prop.
That's what I said. I said, Adam on a touchdown prop. You said, yeah, Wester.
First-year coach building this program out. It's one time, one game.
Oh, they say Tennessee lost their starting quarterback.
But I think
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing
GGs.
that we've been most concerned about with Alabama is their defense.
Yeah.
Tennessee's averaging 42 points a game.
Yep.
They got
Mm.
done right.
Yeah.
So there was some growth there. If I know one thing about Kellen DeBoer, this offense eventually will get going with the athletes he's playing with Jalen Milroe at quarterback. So I see this as progress. I mean, no points for a Tennessee offense. Not bad.
And Alabama struggling on offense.
Maybe I should go play some more points on Alabama Tennessee game there.
Number 5 against the run. Alabama right
Let
now.
me see what Bravado offer.
Rushing yards at the half. See what happens in the second half of that one there. A 16-ranked Indiana is a perfect 6-0 on the season. First time that's happened since 1967. But today, their explosive offense faced Nebraska's stingy
What a
defense.
clown.
We thought Nebraska had a stingy defense, but Curtis Rourke and the boys proved otherwise. Miles Price into the end zone. Nebraska was number 11 in the nation scoring defense, but Rourke right here hit. Left with a thumb injury, would not return, but his backup was just as good.
Came in throwing dimes. I mean, Indiana, their poise and their humility to jump into the rankings how they did and still play such a dominant game. Impressive.
56-7. More from Bloomington. Rob Stone and the fellas.
Oh, wow. Some people are just
Indiana came into their
embarrassing.
homecoming game as one of just 11 unbeatens left in FBS. They hadn't trailed all season. They had the #1 offense in the Big Ten, but this was always going to be their first true test, and boy, did they pass it with flying colors.
You know, guys, as you prepare to
I
do a
love it here.
game, you start watching the video and over and over and over again. It's very rare when you show up and that team looks exactly like they did on videotape. Extremely well coached. They do not make mistakes. They take care of the football. They feed off each other.
Man, I can't.
It's one of the best coached teams in the Big Ten and one of the best coached teams in America.
They have all the pieces to make a run. You talk about the offensive line. They're physical on both fronts. They have a great running game. Curtis Rourke is playing at a high level, and there's a belief in this team, man. They followed that personality of their head coach. They're fun to watch.
What I learned is they are who we think they are.
Yeah.
We sat here and talked with their head coach, Kurt Signetti. He has a chip on his shoulder. He has an edge, and you saw that team play like that today. They had 8 touchdowns, 5 turnovers. They completely dominated this game, and this team is dangerous in the Big Ten.
Man, it was
5
bad.
turnovers, 3 picks, couple fumbles. Held them to 300 total yards. Dylan Raiola was under duress all day.
Right.
The only question about this team is the quarterback situation.
Yes, sir.
Curtis Rourke's thumb, how bad is it? Taven Jackson came in, played well, but they have some big-time tests coming up here soon. And so that would be the only concern I think you have moving forward.
Remember, this is a program that went 3-9 last season. Here they are, 7-0 for the first time since 1967.
Wow, man. Hoosiers are for real. Hey, next week in the Big Noon Kickoff Party continues in Columbus as 4th-ranked Ohio State hosts Nebraska, trying to bounce back. The Buckeyes also looking to bounce back from that heartbreaking loss to Oregon last week. Coverage begins at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's next Saturday on Fox. Sixth-ranked Miami hasn't lost yet, but today Cam Ward and the unbeaten Hurricanes put to the test on the road at Louisville. They had 3 straight tests. Will Shepherd passing his tests with flying colors. Look at this grab right here. First rule, not a touchdown. Review shows it is. All Colorado first half.
You can't underthrow a goal line fade either. You can't underthrow a goal line fade.
Hey, Jake from State Farm, what's going on here?
Coach saves so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. Decide to bundle.
I'm not sure. The other quarterback played and he looked good. He looked good.
Oh, they're in good shape then.
Yeah, no, they.
Bundle and save with the personal.
When I say every bit of the game, that's a good football team. There's a lot I can talk about just as a team. That's a coach. Well, like he guaranteed coach of the year, like hands down, coach of the year. He's an amazing coach. Amazing. That was wow. That was a crazy game. And I got to talk to D'Angelo more about their scheme, and man, hey, special things happening. Special things happening.
At the University of Arizona.
Yeah, really good. Really, really good. I love their coach too. Like I'm a huge fan.
I will not accept this world that
yeah, they're not getting love.
They're not getting love. That's true.
Oh yeah, he said so. He came in at one. He said at the initial press conference when they hired him, he went to a basketball game last December. And they're asking him, about how he's going to fix the culture, blah blah blah. He said, "Google me, I win." That's literally all he said. And then he went to the basketball game and he basically said, "Screw Purdue because that's the rival," and they were crazy. He was like, "Nah, but screw Michigan, screw Ohio State. We running this Big Ten." And they were like,
"They're like, who is this guy?"
Like, and yeah, yeah, he for real. And yeah, he expects greatness from his team. He does a lot of. I could talk about so much stuff. Yeah, and I'll talk about it for sure. Like when timeouts are called, he's not involved in the timeouts at all. If it's on offense, the offensive coordinators handle it. If it's on defense, the defensive coordinators handle it. Like he's completely out of it. And they asked him before why he's not as involved. He said, "I pay those guys to do that job." He said, "So if they can't do that without me basically micromanaging them, then I got the wrong guys."
Man, he is a different coach. The SEC gonna be kicking down Indiana's door next.
Ooh, AJ. What I can tell you is yes to that. Yeah, no, he I like him, man. I like him.
It starts him at the top. His energy, right?
Yeah, they have no idea who he is there. Like we're there with the fans out of pawn shirt on. They're like, "Is that the cornerback?" I'm like, "Y'all don't know who y'all got at cornerback." Like they have no, because fans like seeing interceptions. Like they like seeing tangible things. And he doesn't have any. So they don't see what I'm seeing. But tackles, oh, he went bananas today. He made some just crazy. One of Nebraska's 6'4" receiver just ragdolled him. Literally just ragdolled him. He made the tackle in the backfield on a screen. It was crazy. Me and Big Pons were going crazy, man.
40-yard touchdown. Tigers winning 48.
Luke Pons.
Auburn, number 19, Mizzou. Mizzou's got Alabama next week. Luther Burden III usually doesn't do that.
Tight elbows, Luther.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Right there, Antonio Kite recovers. Auburn's up 17-3, but Mizzou responded. Jamal Roberts.
Like
Missouri got
Nebraska shouldn't have scored a touchdown.
To 17. East Carolina, number 23, Auburn Army.
Yeah, they had 80 recruits there. One that y'all know very well.
But this guy is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Indiana was in his top three. Final three.
Yeah, that's Big Pond.
Charlotte.
Big Pond, man. We was kicking it, man. That was fun. I had an awesome time with him.
Down the sidelines, 46-yard. Navy Trying to go to 6-0. Oh, and the flip too.
And Mike, I understand.
Gotta give him a 7 on that. Number 12 Notre Dame.
And Thrift, I agree. I agree.
Making that money, not letting that money make him. Tied at 7, then Leonard doing it all by himself.
That's not what the fans told me, but
21-7 right now.
I'm not in it.
Hey, I can't wait till Monday to step into the facility, Alcho.
Mike, you already know Monday, I'm joined by LaShawn McCoy, James Jones, Chase Daniel, 39 years of NFL experience as we bring y'all a player perspective. Less debate, more discussion every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern on FS1, your next favorite morning show.
Is Shedeur Sanders the number 1 overall pick in next year's draft?
Number 1 quarterback prospect.
Number 1 quarterback prospect. He's going to be in somebody's facility in the NFL next year. He's getting the
Yeah,
job done.
he might not have. They said that he was there. People in the stands, but they're not concerned either way. They like their backup, and he's a young dude. They like him a lot. Navy's balling. They're balling. Army's balling.
I'm about to say the whole military getting they though.
Oh.
Have some fun, old guy. To level up your game. Undeniably, my favorite country.
I'm not surprised.
Every weekday on FS1.
Undefeated, Army and Navy. How you guys feeling after that first half? What y'all want to see the second half? Do we come out? Do we establish this run? Do we get that over 100 yards rushing this game? What? How do you play that second half? Defense, that line's playing lights out. I feel like we got a couple turnovers coming, man.
I guess you're really going off to school. Mom, I'm gonna miss you.
Another thing I'll say,
who am I gonna go fishing with now, huh?
D'Angelo Ponce had high praise for
did like fishing.
Indiana's quarterback coach. He was like, he's different. He's like he's that guy when it comes to being quarterback coaches.
Me too.
Now I wasn't on the field. We met after the game. Popping up and kicking it. That's important.
Yeah, let's not turn the ball over. Let's get out and run. Come on, let's run it. This is that time. I beat it. We got no excuse. I mean, we have 28. We get this sprint out. We come back. We run the ball.
We can't decide what we want to be. We can't decide.
People say it's an early game. People say because we on the road. It's because we running the ball and we got the personnel.
Air Force is that
if they want to rule
for a long time.
Love together. Haze.
Light it up. The floor all new Wednesdays on.
I'm not sure his name. You can look it up, but they were talking about him. I like him. Has Colton played a lot today?
Yeah, I feel like Colton's been in the whole game, bro. Really. Yeah, I feel like he's been on T-Mac the whole game. I feel like, I don't know if somebody else can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Colton's been in the whole game on T-Mac. I don't even feel like Travis has been on T-Mac.
Texas and the Dr. Pepper Big 12 championship game.
Look to see if Shiloh gonna be back out there. That was interesting part of him. Hey, Mike. Hey.
Who hasn't been in?
Luke, Coach K.
ET, who hasn't been in? Do I need to turn the volume down? Because you cannot hear me at all.
Who hasn't been in?
No, I'm saying
I haven't seen Wayne.
The whole game.
Yeah.
Who hasn't been in?
Oh, well, DJ's been out there. Preston's been out there. I don't know. I mean, Trevor's been out there. I just don't know. But it seems like Colton's been in the whole game. So I don't know who's not. I seen Preston. Travis has been out there. So I don't know if it's DJ and Travis. Or Travis just hasn't been in like that. But it feels like Colton's been on T-Mac like all game. So I don't know. Is he? Yeah, I see Travis has been in and out.
Okay, so it's Travis.
Rand hasn't been in, yeah. I don't know if he's hurt or he ain't
I
traveling.
saw Preston for sure, and I haven't even seen the whole game. But Preston's for
I've
sure.
seen Preston. I've seen
these quarterbacks being the engines,
Brock
right?
Huard.
Being for Shador, that engine could rev because he had help.
Carter
around
played
him.
as well.
Actually ran it
Yeah,
more than they threw it, which was incredible. And then
Rain might
defensively,
still be injured.
you give up just 7 points in that entire first half. And Shiloh had started with a blitz.
Yeah, I remember now.
series of
They
the
just
game,
lost their
hitting
left tackle,
Fafita,
Arizona.
And then it was
So-
just a barrage. Like 3 sacks, 8 pressures. You see Keaton Wade get home a huge sack fumble here after a turnover and a sudden change.
And Keaton Wade.
Well, they did their job. And then
That
some.
could
And
happen.
if you could protect Shador, and this was a 3rd and 15, a run for nothing, a negative play, a 3rd and 15, no problem. We'll be aggressive down the field. The touchdown for the 3rd consecutive week for Will Shepard. And then Shador showing you, I'm not just all about the
Yeah, I
arm.
can imagine. I mean, we come out, you know what I'm saying? We get
as well,
3 and out and we stop. Oh, Travis is out. Travis is out, bro.
And look, Travis Hunter ends up with a couple of catches in the first half, 2 of them. He had a shoulder issue on the way into this ball game. So kind of looks like he's going to be done for the day as Patterson on this return is across the 20-yard line.
All right,
Allison
Colton.
Williams.
It's Colton and T-Mac.
Travis Hunter will be done for the day. A slight re-aggravation of the injury he suffered last week, but it's more just to be cautious with him with this game the way it is. They want to be safe, so his day is done. And also, several Arizona players done for the day. Defensive lineman Isaiah Johnson injured pregame. He is in street clothes on crutches. So is Jacob Manu. So they are really thin
Manu's out, bro.
defensively. And Brent
That
Brennan said they only
linebacker.
have one choice right now, and that's to keep playing for each other, taking this one play at a time. There's no magic play that's going to score 3 touchdowns. We just need to put a good drive together and capitalize.
Allison, thank you for that. And that's all you can do, right? Like, keep playing as McMillan makes the catch. And even though it's a crossroads, as you said off the top, your season's not over with a loss. Like, you're building something and trying to hit a finish line here.
Oh, no question about it. And there is a lot of football to play. And we saw for a series of, 3 straight possessions, turnover. It got to be the Wild West.
Come on, let's get Noah. He been getting away. He a little sneaky butt.
He's only got 3 catches on all 3 targets to this point, and Conley on the run gets through the right side, and he's spiked down at the 41.5.
Good job, Preston.
I think one of the other big stories, defense.
Shiloh's back in, too.
Just 4 missed tackles for the Buffaloes. It was 23 missed tackles defensively a week ago. And a lot of that was Giddens and Kansas State and his talent and their size and strength.
23 missed
21
tackles.
Missed tackles in a win at UCF. 23 missed tackles in the loss to K-State, and just 4 in the first 30 minutes.
A major difference. And K-State is such a physical team as well. It's a different matchup as Conley, where the marker coming in back at the 36.
Holding,
You're
offense.
thinking about what Brent Brennan told Allison Williams, it sounds a little like Dick Tomey, right? The team. Like we have each other.
Offense, number 60, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And you just can't.
Yes,
have that, right?
they've been doing that all game.
And that's one of those situations. And Brent Brennan knows that this offensive line is not what they were a year ago. And that is Alexander Deuce right there. Big fella, number 60, the right guard, 6'7", 330 pounds, but hands outside the
Man,
frame.
you got to get Noah.
Just a penalty that derails drives.
It's the 6th accepted penalty against Arizona, 66 yards already. Fafita breaking the other way, fading back, still in reverse, and he throws a long ball to the far side. It's Conley coming out of the backfield, looping all the way around to end up at the 37-yard line.
Colorado plays a lot of man coverage, but today it's been a little.
Oh, that was
more
Wester on the
zone to have
blitz.
eyes on Fafita, and it's because the front 4 has been so good to get home.
Wester on the
Man,
blitz.
This play, that's just representative of a guy that holds it longer than anybody in college football. To get some of those yards back in a 3rd and 8, as you see Livingston just mixing and matching.
Come on,
this
let's get him.
afternoon
Let's
for
get him.
Colorado defensively.
It sets up a 3rd down and 8. Fafita chucks it deep down the field, and a one-hand try, McMillan. It's incomplete. There is.
Oh, man, that's a late flag.
Super late.
Was stapled
That's
to
a
him.
late flag. What are we doing?
Pass interference, defense, number 3, 15-yard penalty.
They called the PI on
They'll
Colton.
get Colton Hood.
Yeah, and that was the back judge that came from the midfield area, and he had a look at that, grabbing to the shoulder pads, right? He is watching. The side judge is looking.
Hell no.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Hell no.
Are we serious?
I'm here quoting my
Are
guy.
we
Hell
serious?
no.
Strikes a certain way. If you're going to call that hold that was on Travis,
Come
with Tacario
on.
Davis, then you got to call that one.
Bro, that was T.I. Are you kidding me? That's nasty.
Reesenow, couple yards.
It's on the menu.
We mentioned the
I'm
injuries
not
on the defensive side. You
Oh.
saw Miranda, the tight end, in motion there. They're playing without Kean Burnett, who's one of their leading targets as well.
Come on, that's one of the worst pass interference I've seen.
I feel like we're watching the UFL. We got the play call.
That whole call right
Come
there.
on, Noah. Throw that interception you want to give us back. We got to get pressure on Noah again. I'm blitzing every play. We got to get some pressure on
They're
him.
empty. They're not running quarterback draw.
Second down for Fifita.
Holding.
Doubling back again. He sneaks out. Fifita, this is what he can do. There's a mark.
Got it.
and
There
looks
you
like
go.
it's coming back.
You want to hold him?
Yeah.
You wanted it.
It's at times maddening. Well, a lot of the times maddening for these defensive linemen. It can be equally so for an offensive lineman.
Offense, number 77, 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, they've been doing it all game. I don't hear nothing from you, crowd. They've been holding all
Well,
game.
Dennis Wooten, the left tackle. Remember, you lose Rhino in the first half, so here's going to be ultimately the hold because you know what linemen, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback often is. Now they get it. There's times you're going to scramble and create, but those guys are blocking Jason, and they don't have at times any idea where he's at, and you can see the hands there.
God.
It's the right call on another devastating penalty.
And it affected the play. It's not one of those holding penalties away from the point of attack. Quick throw. It's McMillan on a tunnel screen. And that's what you said in the first half. Just get him the ball. See what happens.
Good job, Preston.
That's 2 catches.
Come
and
on, defense.
3
Let's get off the
targets to begin
field.
second
Let's
half
get off
here.
the
That's
field.
how
Third
you
down.
change conversation. All right, if you can't get it all back at once, as Allison said, that Brent Brennan had told her, okay, I get
Bring that pressure on
My best
77
player,
side.
You better be very involved in the second half.
Devin said he's stunting on 77 every play. Bring that
Played
pressure.
in high school together. They
All right,
played
BJ
together.
Green,
They
get
do
us off the
backwards.
field.
Fifita is the wide receiver. McMillan is the quarterback.
Either mesh or corner out from McMillan.
Hunter in motion this time.
Oh,
And again,
77.
Wooten
You
just
the
had
gift that
holding
keeps
penalty.
giving.
That's going to be his third penalty since coming
77 is the
in.
gift
I
that
don't know
keeps giving.
CT having more fun with him than the Matador.
5-yard penalty. Third down.
I don't know that Okunlola's helping.
Man, he ain't got it,
Say
man. He was
Allison
not expecting to be playing
The
this game.
expectation is that Rhino is out for the rest of this game. When I talked to Brent Brennan, he
He
did
got
not
me.
know
Let's
for
get
certain,
him.
but he did
Look at
not
his
expect
eyes.
him to come back, and he was also very clear about
Yo,
getting
brother, funny,
McMillan more
man.
involved at the half. He said that is absolutely the conversation we're going to have.
77,
at the
you
half,
so bad,
because
it's
there has
good.
to be a way to get him more.
Love it.
It's paid off right in front of our eyes. Thank you. Allison.
Yeah.
3rd and 19. It's a screen. They'll drop it off for Quali Conley. And here comes the white and gold to drop him to set up 4th down.
Way to
Hill
cup the ball.
Green's
Way to
been
cup the
very
ball.
active. He was in there again.
Yeah,
Way
you
to
love
cup
that
the
kind of
ball. Way to
pursuit,
cup the
and
ball. Look here.
that's
Let me
what
tell you
I'm sure the whole
something. Let's
conversation
run.
was a halftime
Let's get out
defense.
here.
You did look
Dallin,
at the first
Isaiah.
half.
I don't
Right, got
care.
after
Let's run the
Fifita.
ball.
You sacked him. You pressured him. You hit him. Let's not step off that gas
Hey,
in the
Jordan
second
Seaton.
half.
You call him the
Stop, get
Timu Jordan
offensive ball
Seaton?
once again.
Analyst.
It's a grown-up front now. I mean, Hill Green's played a bunch of ball. Bentley's played a bunch of ball. Wonquo's played a bunch. Green, right? You brought in transfers a little bit like I heard Joel and Gus talking about Indiana. You didn't bring in young transfers. You bring in veteran guys that know how to play the game.
Highly experienced players. A fair catch for Wester at the
Yeah.
14.
All right, let's run
If
this
you
ball.
noticed, the
Come
first
on,
time
man.
we missed the Colorado
Let's run the
offense,
ball.
the
Let's
Sanders
get it.
family, they're
Let's
coming
break
back
it.
out right now.
77 is the price for 300. That's that Timu Jordan
I got
Seaton
the new
over there.
iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome. You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seeing this right now.
Hey. 2 more touchdowns in Arizona might pull late starters.
Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone 16 Pro and get a new iPad and Apple One all on us. That's over $1,600 in value.
Let's get out here. Let's run this
Only
ball,
on
y'all.
Verizon.
Let's run this ball. Come on, let's run. I don't even, come on. I don't even, I'll be here if we don't
the
pass it
greatest
off.
squares in the universe have come together to create the Wendy's Krabby Patty Collab Burger. Ready to learn more?
Hey, right?
He
Hey,
has
I was
Wendy's fresh,
strapping
never
up
frozen
T-Mac,
beef
bro.
and a secret Krabby Collab sauce.
He taking all
Tell me
T-Mac
what
energy.
the patty is. Wait for it.
I haven't been able to
Square.
see that, watch them one-on-one yet.
Now I'm ready. For the
looks
Krabby
like-
Patty collab meal you're craving,
Oh,
gotta be
David Williams,
Wendy's.
you're in Patreon and you don't know who the
Order
Matador
up.
is?
You know, Coach Prime, it's nice to finally
When
have
you
some free
done,
time.
you got some free
Gives you a
time, buddy.
chance to reflect
Go
on the
check our
important
breakdown
things.
out. Oh, you gonna love the Matador.
Taxpayers people money for the expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Health insurance does leave a gap.
But Aflac gives people money
Never
to
hit
help
him.
close that gap.
Never hit him YouTube.
Oh, Coach Prime got one on the line too, baby.
See, that's how you hold up a trophy. Trust
Oh,
me.
Coach,
Get help with
oh,
expenses
man,
health
that's
insurance
right.
doesn't cover. Find an agent, get a quote at Aflac.com.
Hope y'all.
Oh, you got to go see the
glad I brought
Matador
my own
film. It's
beer.
great. Make sure you bring your popcorn.
Tough Men gives you healthier, smoother feeling skin to celebrate life's intense moments. Use Tough Men body wash with its
Yeah, man, play like
24-hour
it is.
nourishing micro moisture.
Well, we got to run the ball.
Enjoy
This is the
healthier,
game. Look,
smoother
man,
feeling
look.
skin
Let's
all
come out.
day with Tough Men
Let's just
body
run it.
wash.
Let's run the ball. Let's get some
Shop
runs.
Macy's lowest prices of the fall
Good to see
season
Vince and the
for
Mayor's
the
back.
best prices on what you need now, like coats, sweaters, and updates for your home. Plus, don't miss limited time
Well, I
specials.
feel like this.
Today
If they feel like
at
this is a hot
Macy's.
game going, they get comfortable. Anybody that's kind of you might be nursing something that might not feel good. Because I'm just gonna say, okay, go have a seat, chill out.
We're looking at
You know, well, chill out.
the world's
Let's have a
largest
seat. The bully.
aircraft graveyard. It's known as the Boneyard. 5,000 non-functional, retired, or scrapped military, civilian, and aerospace aircraft. You know why they store them there? Huh. We'll get to graphic in a second. It's the low humidity, the little rainfall, and the dry soil. It's good for decaying planes, evidently.
Wow. You know who took flight in that first half?
Who's that?
Shedeur.
Oh, good one. Good segue.
That's right.
What a pro. Colorado
Let's
offensively
run it, but we out
has
here
been
in
a
10
juggernaut.
personnel.
28 points. Their first touch of half, number 2, and it's Wester. Across the
Always
line.
open.
Dejounte
You
Wester
know
has
it,
been
buddy.
the most favorite target
You
today.
almost
That's
got
his 7th catch.
Always
I think what's
open.
really
Can we
hard
run
for
the
Dwayne
ball?
McKenna, the longtime veteran coach, defense coordinator here, is what can I possibly call that the players on the field know well enough? Injuries at all 3 levels. And you keep it simple, veteran QBs pick you apart.
Sanders, far side.
Oh, it's just working right now. Uh-oh.
Shepard, he turns the
Not
corner. The
too
yards
aggressive.
after the catch for Colorado is strong any day.
We
but
run the
today
ball.
against a young
Let's run the ball. What are we doing?
Some bonus yards there. And Shedeur Sanders, to be clear, he came
Come
in
on,
today.
run the ball.
Trying to figure out what he can call. As you said, Shedeur Sanders, the most pass yards under pressure in all of the FBS, and it wasn't
Good to
close
have his
coming in,
offensive line
but he's
back.
lived
Let's
in a
run the
clean pocket
ball.
for the most part today. He got him. The slogan of today's game is
Lick
"I
back."
gotcha." Cavalier with the ball, he'll go down. That is Tay Brown, the sophomore
Come
from here in
on, what are
Arizona,
we-
Chandler.
There's an option play.
Really?
There's an option play. That wasn't a bad play
Hosted
design.
a lot of NCAA tournaments there at McHale Center. One of the great venues in all of college basketball.
I will, man.
Great Lute Olson.
Yeah, that option play was not what I was expecting though.
Sanders will drop it off. Dallin Hayden, the former Buckeye, crashing with a 46-yard line.
So that was a little mix up. The first couple snaps were just a 4-man rush, playing cover 3. That
Thanks,
time,
Mike. That was not the
defenders
run I
there,
was
and
looking
Shedeur
for.
sees it right away, get the ball out of his hands, and once again have a manageable third down. So good in that first half. 8 of 11 on third down.
Trey said he do need Shedeur to get 250.
There we go.
This is a run.
There we go, Dallin. There we go.
Did not tell you guys we was gonna get a big run.
It took Latrell finally to kick it out.
Cooking. I
Nah, because you can't see holes.
Game
You
that
can't
they
see holes.
actually pick up.
Run that
This
ball.
has not been done frequently.
He doesn't know how to bounce.
Arizona tries to run a little stunt, but Seton
Got
gets his
him.
big old body in the way. That frame is monstrous as a true freshman.
This is why we run the
Paves the
ball.
way for an explosive run.
It's a pretty wide radius to get around for Sterling Lane there. Sanders. They brought some pressure, picked up by Colorado. And this
Good
is
job,
Kennedy.
LeJohn, playing
The
defense.
marker comes in.
Good job by
Genesis Smith on the
Shedeur
coverage
throwing
with
it
Wester.
as soon as he hit his back
There were about
foot.
4 holds on that one.
You think so?
I think so. I think Genesis, who's had to play strong safety and free safety and
Yeah.
nickel today, is
Shedeur
matched up
is
there with a
seeing
really quick.
Now he's
slot
pre-snap
receiver,
reading.
and
All
he
right,
grabbed him
LeJohntay
about 3
1-on-1.
times.
I'm going there.
High school stats are whatever sometimes, and they can be inflated. He had 16 interceptions in high school.
Holding.
16.
Defense. Number 12. 10-yard
You can't
penalty.
cover him.
Automatic. First down.
You got to grab
Genesis Smith, you
LeJontay.
say he's a sledgehammer here?
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
and I'd also
running.
say he didn't have
That's
to
running.
cover many guys like LeJontay Western.
Oh yeah.
That are so quick. So that was the contact
Good
later. It was a
defense.
little double move where he had grabbed
It was a
him
double move that he
earlier.
held on though.
And this is just such a bind. If Kansas State was a brutal matchup a week
So
ago
a lot
for
of-
Colorado, honestly, this matchup with the injuries to Arizona, incredibly favorable.
Can spread out the field. Use the athleticism as we have a whistle directly into a microphone. You can feel that in your filling at
That's going to
home.
be the center.
Illegal snap. Offense. Number 58. 5-yard penalty. First down.
What makes an illegal snap,
Hank
Brian?
got
he
an
just kinda
illegal
double
snap?
clutches it. And we saw the miss snap or the early snap that led to the fumble early on. I mean, if you're going to nitpick what has been maybe a little bit of an issue 2-3 different times today, I think Zelinskas Shedeur got to just clean it up.
First down run. Hayden right into the pile.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take
So
it.
look, they came into the game at 374 rushing yards for the season for Colorado. But overall today, it's been a nice output, 81 to this point. And you might say, well, it's not that many more, but it sets you up second down and playable.
Shedeur has been sacked how many times for Pat Shurmur?
One time.
There you go. And those rushing yards also in the college game, sack yards affect those rushing yards.
There's a former center over on the sideline there. Pat Shurmur. Once again, Wester turns the corner and markers from everywhere.
No. It's a holder or clip. It's a holder or clip.
Y'all can't guard LeJontay.
Maybe a blindside block, or at least that's the conversation with Will Shepherd. And I totally understand this call, and I think this is why it's conversation.
They pulled Benson and Mears
I
already.
mean, what do you want Will Shepherd to do here? I guess just kind of block him out,
pull off,
and just use his hands. But it was by no means I mean, in the old days, that'd have been a knockout shot.
Yeah,
Chuck
Tyler
Cecil
Brown.
Rule on
here
the
in
field is a
Arizona.
catch. There is no foul for illegal block on the play.
Good.
You like that?
Thank you.
I do like that, and
Yeah.
I really like the conversation. And Will Shepherd's like, see, I didn't tee off on him back in the day right here. This would have been a chance to absolutely ear hole this DB. And in this case, he just does what, you're supposed to do. I just kind of get in the way and block, and I actually very much like that call and getting it right.
The only thing he did wrong was he pointed for a first down. It's 3rd and 3. That's all right.
Can't do it all.
No, that's okay. 3rd down.
Split zone.
7-play drive turns to 8 with this handoff for Hayden, who's struggling. And he is down to the 10-yard line.
Why do we run behind Brown and
Kind of surprised Shedeur Sanders.
How do you say Hayden's struggling just after he had like a 25-yarder?
So
But yeah, they messed
not
that
walking
snap
up
up.
to the line like last time, but I don't think he is ready for this at all, and just kind of has the
Brown.
quick reaction. Maybe that's some of the fiddling with the play that Pat Shurmur talked about, where he's just looking at it, trying to, hey, before you snap it, let's make sure I get you to the best look.
That's a center right
Yep.
there. He played center at Michigan State. And he said when I was playing, there weren't that many plays for the center to have to know. You're still organizing and doing all that, but the position certainly has changed. This 28-yard field goal is on the way and true.
Mata
Yeah,
got
that was
it.
where they said Allen was
Three,
struggling
could
right
have been more,
after he
but the
had a big
Bucks
run.
own this game so far.
That was really weird.
Money is tight, so we must make sacrifices. I give up my bespoke shaving subscription.
Dallin's literally,
And I'll
he just
stop
had a
ordering
27
everything
yarder.
that's trending on Instagram.
He has 4 carries for 33 yards.
And I will no
and
longer
averaging
agree to the
8.3
add-ons
here.
at the oil change place
That was-
just
that was
because the
weird.
mechanic called me ma'am.
It really
Very
is a
weird.
top of the line filter, man.
Yeah, they messed up there.
And of course, we'll downgrade our insurance to get a lower rate.
Well, you don't have to make sacrifices now that you're saving money with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle.
You couldn't have said that like
Dejounte 127.
So it's going to come down to this. Can they do it?
They came to play for sure. All right, Noah, go ahead and give us that pick six. Colton, it's your chance.
Oh, Nakai got a sack too.
BJ overran. Noah got away from BJ, and the guy was there to sack him.
Love it. Be back.
We're still going for that nice catch.
We're still going for that perfect pizza. And with higher stroke risk from AFib not caused by a heart valve problem,
We're going for a better treatment than warfarin. Eliquis. Eliquis reduces stroke risk and has less major bleeding. Over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke.
Don't stop taking Eliquis without talking to your doctor. as
Except
this may
God.
increase the risk of stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding.
Yes,
Eliquis if you have
sir.
an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding or unusual bruising. It may increase your bleeding risk if you
Yeah, I
take certain
just saw this
medicines.
at
Tell your
Xavier
doctor
Weaver's
about all
there.
planned medical or dental procedures.
The #1 cardiologist prescribed blood thinner. Ask your doctor about Eliquis.
At Burger
Thinking
King,
Benson and
we
Mary's
flame
out.
grill
Here
our
it is.
burgers.
Just-
Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for
I
just
think we're
$5.
building on that run. I think we can't get away from it. I think we still need to run the ball. I think I'm looking for a turnover this series. I'm looking for Noah to throw that interception.
Homes, boats, motorcycles, RVs, and more. 400 plus breathtaking murals.
Yes, sis.
Tucson,
You guys show me the one you guys got, the white and gold. Yeah, they've been making. I was like, I got to get Love Bug one before we get over there. Before we come over for Thanksgiving. And she gonna be all over yours.
She don't know we have it. That's why she said she needs one.
Oh,
She hasn't been home.
I didn't know that.
No, it's not a surprise. I'm just saying.
And then around, what was it, 10:45 this morning? To the,
That blanket's
the
dope.
light
I have it
of
here,
Allison
actually.
Williams, the rain
The Santa said he cold, so he wrapped up in his. That's what we
Man, I
got.
love it. I'll bring it down
ball yards.
after this.
Kickoff goes back to the 10-yard line, and Arizona will have it short.
Good job, special teams.
Celestine on the return.
Wester's been in there. That was Jalen.
One team's having a good time.
Another-
Ready? It's the Bucks.
This is crazy. Oh wait. That's crazy.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic
No.
Trizone. I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV
Yeah,
risk,
man,
and
we
lost
gotta
some
keep
weight. In
running the
studies, the
ball,
majority of
man.
people
Let's
reached an
get this
A1C
more.
under 7 and
See how
maintained
much
it
better the
to
team
7.
is, though?
Ozempic lowers
I
the
don't know
risk of
why
major
we bring it
cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart
messing with
attack,
the
or
offensive
death.
line
In
like that.
adults,
You
also with
keep
known heart
Mayers
disease.
and
I'm
Benson
lowering
in, and
my
let's
risk.
run it.
Adults lost
But,
up to 14
you know,
pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic isn't for people with type
This,
1
like
diabetes.
this is
Don't
what
share
we
needles
think
or
the
pens or
team
reuse
should
needles.
look like.
Don't take
Like when
Ozempic
you
if
run
you
the
or your family
ball.
ever
Like
had medullary
you're not
thyroid
taking
cancer
these
or have multiple
16-yard
endocrine syndrome type 2
offense and
or
all this
allergic
other
to it.
stuff.
Stop
Man,
Ozempic
it's
and
a
get
better
medical help
team.
right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include
Hey,
pancreatitis,
Lawrence,
gallbladder
I
problems,
think
and
our
hair. Tell your
original field
provider
goal
about vision
kicker,
problems or
kicker got
changes.
hurt. The
Taking
one that
Ozempic
threw
with a
the kickoff system.
sulfonylurea or insulin may
So
increase low blood sugar risk.
he's been a
Side
struggle
effects like
since.
nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Living with type 2
This
diabetes.
is a great win because to get a win like this, to come here and get a comfortable blowout win after we had that controversial Kansas State game, which should have been a win. But to be able to bounce back like that, get on the road, come here and blow out a team like Arizona, this is a great win, and it was a must win.
Here we go.
There go that Buffett Prime blanket.
Buffett Prime blanket.
Get this low mileage
Like velvet.
2024 GMC
Oh no,
Hummer
wait,
EV
something. It feels
pickup
good on
for
this
around
side.
$849
On the
per month.
inside.
We are professional grade GMC.
Buffett Prime. Only drop the link in the store.
Heroically, and the chicken
Was it
sandwich
BuffettPrime.store?
wars.
Kind of cool accent.
You have faced many falls.
BuffettPrime.store. Get your blankets, stay warm. I got to get my wife one because we going for Thanksgiving and she gonna try to take these cows.
What's Emily talking about in here? Y'all don't know she left me. I don't even know why she's allowed in here. Kick her. Get her out of here.
Bring home the feast. Just $5.
Yeah, BuffettPrime.store.
Ariel said, "How big is the blanket?"
It's
Now?
gigantic.
Yeah, look. The Septicon said he got the same one.
It's taller than me. It's taller than me. Bro, it's so comfortable. It's literally so comfortable.
Jersey
The
Mike's
Septicon
Yeah,
said he
it's
got the same one. No
really
doubt.
comfortable. I promise. Like
Text football
it's
to
so comfortable.
567-827
I promise
for a
you.
chance to win
It
free
is so
subs
comfortable.
for a year, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get a chance to.
Okay, we definitely going to Bleacher Report after this.
Yeah. We Bleacher Report the rest of the season.
I have.
We know we got Bleacher Report.
There's the link, Buckton Prime Store.
And frankly, this Arizona line could have used.
Come on, defense. Get that sack. Make Noah throw that interception to Colton.
Been one of many
Big
areas
six
that's
and close
just
the
been a
door.
challenge today as Colorado has just overwhelmed them in every phase.
Outside.
Got him. Good way to come from the back.
Who's that? Oh, Bentley got the freaking neck roll. He keep confusing me.
Colorado's LeJohntay Wester has been the favorite target of Shedeur Sanders so far
It's awesome.
today. He's
It's
got 8
awesome.
catches. Arizona's wide
In this time of the
receivers
year? Yeah.
have 12.
Yeah, there's just been no explosive plays. I mean, Wester had the early one and obviously been targeted a bunch. But for Arizona, right, this is a team that wants to run it. That last year pushed the ball down the field. That had so much explosion to their game. Can't find it.
Pressure coming off the edge, and it's Conley.
Come on, let's get off the field, third down. Bring the blitz. Get Noah.
So part of that obviously is
Swank put it. I wish I could. I don't think I can get it. And stuff, but it's BucktonPrime.store.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jed Fish is a tremendous play caller. You're seeing him do that at Washington. Coach Sanders talked about that yesterday. The loss of a first-round NFL tackle, a fourth-round receiver, a fifth-round tight end. Like all of that weaponry has not been easy to replace.
That was a legal formation. That's okay.
Fafita on the run. He's got a first down, and he will crumple just short of midfield. The ball did come out, but he was blown dead. And so, Fafita, we mentioned earlier, his brother's name is Dash. He is a linebacker in high school. Rare is the day where you talk about a player.
Lauren, Emily doesn't know what she's talking about. It's BucktonPrime.store. You don't search Buckton Prime Store. You do. It's that's the
name his brother, so he could be
URL. It's
BucktonPrime.store.
BucktonPrime.store. Not store.
So Noah Fafita at age 3, 4,
same one we're putting up.
whatever he was, he loved the movie The Incredibles, and so he named his brother Dash for The Incredibles. Now the parents were like, you know what? We'll let him do that, but we're probably going to name him something else.
I just peeped that. Extra patient. Extra
As
patient.
Dash was being born, he actually started to slip off the table as he was being delivered. The doctor caught him, and the family was like, you know what? He kind of dashed.
Pretty intuitive.
We're going with it.
Ooh, hey, somebody's running down the middle of that field. And I mean running.
With a lot of time, and then he will break it down and
Somebody-
turn it into a couple yards. How in your time doing college football?
Oh man, we got it. Yeah.
No, we don't search on Google. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, please listen to me. Do not listen to what she said. This is what you search.
Because he
It's not on
really
Google.
is
That's the
a
URL.
smart, bright, thoughtful young
Somebody
man
just put in the
who's
order.
just kinda in it.
That quick.
You.
For the blanket.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, oh, there it is. 60 by 80 inches. 60 by 80.
Getting so much of that with the people around you, and expectations go through the roof. And he's carrying the weight of them not meeting him this season.
Adam.
Down he goes.
Is that Sam? Look at Sam wearing sleeves.
Nola.
Lola, bro. Lola.
Passer earlier, and he ran right to the bench and
With his
frustration
sleeve?
with it. And this time, he right off the jump, Wooten, the left tackle. The
Yeah,
backup,
it's on our
can't
YouTube
get to
channel.
him after
It's in
two
our
false
link tree.
starts.
It's
He's a
everywhere.
little bit late off the ball. The pit transfer is not.
I didn't even get to see that last one, but I promise you.
Okulola had 7
talked.
catches as a tight
We
end in
talked.
high school. You know how many yards they went for?
Yeah, he's
7
balling.
catches.
A lot.
Take a guess.
210.
Sam with swag
222.
celebration.
Oh, that's a rumbling big guy. 31 and a half.
The friend say he just got his wife one.
On
Oh,
the return
man.
again, Jimmy Horn breaking free, and he is collared out of
You gotta
bounds.
get no horse collar?
The law firm selling blankets too.
He didn't have to go 30 yards for this sack. Colorado is.
Hey,
feeling it right
Swaggy
now.
Sam, man. Swaggy. Hey, sometimes bullying is necessary, man. Sometimes bullying is necessary.
We want you to start every day with the charge.
I hooked him up for those that didn't see. I hooked Sam up. He looked good.
So we're giving you this home
photograph.
charger and covering the cost of standard installation.
He doesn't like the law firm. That's funny. Yeah, it's huge.
The Ford Power Promise. Electric vehicle confidence
If
from
you
day one.
not up
This
here,
is the hotel
it has to be
breakfast.
from the.
It looked different
that
online.
color.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones
Just a
grow.
tiny sprinkle.
It'll be
Not
fine.
even a drip.
It's gonna be fine.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too.
Is it fine, Daryl?
That was the best edit ever. Don't make me
Free
start.
hot breakfast can make or break your day.
Hold on.
It matters where you
Because
stay.
you really got me messed
Go
up.
get 'em. Hampton by Hilton.
I'm about to get you right
Hilton
now.
for the stay.
Probably on commercial. Uh-oh. This is not like when I go to other things. Yeah, never mind. Now I got to refresh over here.
Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
It's a great edit. I'll show y'all later.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
So I like honey barbecue. You like honey
No,
barbecue.
no,
I
no,
like
I didn't
football.
see this. I
I
just
think
bullied
you
them.
like football. We're like the
But,
brothers we never had.
And he catfished us.
No, I have a brother. But does he have time for you? I guess he doesn't. Yeah, because I feel like he'd be here if
Cam
he
probably
did.
never gonna stop. He just messing around. Because you're watching on StreamYard. StreamYard has its own delay. So by the time you're seeing this, I said this 5 to 10 seconds ago.
Lions, Vikings. Then the
I don't
Chiefs
think
take on
I've
the
ordered a
Niners.
quarter zip.
It's
I've
a
ordered
huge
almost everything
doubleheader.
else.
Sunday
The
on
shirts and
Fox.
everything are definitely to the side. His NIL
All right,
store.
time now
It's
for
on
our
the video.
Aflac trivia question. Get help with
Yeah.
expenses that health insurance doesn't cover. Here's your trivia question. Who holds the single game rushing record by a
Y'all
quarterback
hate
in
it.
FBS
It's hot in
history?
here right now.
And I'll tell you who it's not.
Can't
It's not Ortiz Jenkins.
But he does have some familiarity maybe with this game.
That's the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't snap at me after I mentioned that name. You've grown.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You've grown. Matured. And we have a marker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
False
We got
start.
another blanket order. I promise y'all gonna love
So
the
what's the
blanket.
deal?
I don't know.
I promise.
First down.
But what if you're the quarterback? I know you're not on the field, but like if you're the quarterback, what are you thinking?
Well,
What are you doing?
Yeah,
No
and I
way
said I don't
Kevin is
know
thirsty.
because I've not really seen this season between these two.
I picked
It's
Cincinnati for the upset.
communication. Maybe there is some checks. Now he does have someone over his nose a bunch in this little odd front that Arizona's
Not
tried to
too-
use, but it's
not
just
too long, though.
discombobulated.
But Bleacher, but everything's fixed
Second
now.
down coming up, Allison.
Well, I was behind the offensive line for Colorado when they came off the field that last time, and offensive line coach Phil Lodeholt addressed it very directly with Zelenkus, is how I would say it. And basically, he told him, you got to stop thinking about other things. You need to focus on your job, which is snapping the football, instead of worrying about other things going on.
Sounds like our production meetings.
But you can see that nose tackle is right on his face.
Does that affect him?
Yes.
Second down. It's a throw, and they've got it to the tight end across the 40-yard line for Smalls.
And where it affects you is it's not what you're used to seeing. It's not what you've studied on tape all week. This has been a four-man front. One of the mix-ups for Shador and Arizona
That
was
is
some of
Emily.
that odd front.
That's Emily, 100%.
And so Arizona has gotten what they've wanted as Hayden
Why
with that
would
run
you
will set up a fourth down.
Come on,
It's
we
just
wasn't
been
even
too much
saddled.
Buffaloes when they have been on schedule.
Oh, no question.
It's a tactically impressive move. It's worked.
Yeah, and for Dwayne Aquina, knowing that, hey, man, we have to do something to try to impact and get to Shador, and that's one of the rare 3 and outs today. But some of the strength or some of the athleticism of Trey Smith and Kennedy and guys up front,
This is dope. You know what?
but too much balance for the Buffaloes.
I
It's
have
the first
zero.
3 and out for the Buffaloes.
Why would they pull Benson and Mayers and now they start running and we struggle with
3
it?
minutes and change. Bassett just got it off. And it's a good one.
Well, I thought he was gonna fumble that.
Yard line. All right, our Aflac trivia question answer. The question was, who holds the single game rushing record by a quarterback in FBS history? And the answer you have
Lamar?
pregame.
I remember watching this actually. Khalil Tate.
Oh my God.
Yes, and there was a stretch there.
Yeah,
where
I remember that game.
And he was
That
impossible
was my
to
senior
try to
year.
track down. And
Yeah, he
certainly
went
for those Buffaloes in
crazy.
2017.
I ran for 327.
Wow,
That's
crazy.
27 rushing yards.
That's crazy.
They've had some quarterbacks. He's here for homecoming. Nick Foles has been here. Keith Smith, Ortiz Jenkins here together back in the late 90s.
The Bentley.
Had to tell him what camera to turn to. first down run, and it's going to be the quarterback, Fafita. Smart decision to keep it himself, and he ends up at the 30-yard line. Shiloh Sanders again with the tackle. It's a gain of 20.
He's going to be their leading rusher, right?
Ooh, Illinois is
today
doing what I thought they did against Michigan.
Ricino,
What score?
15, and Fafita
21-7, 7 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Yards.
Illinois got the ball.
I wonder if we call that.
Oh,
Here comes Heat again.
Got him.
And he gets sacked one more time. That's Okunlola again.
Okunlola.
So you know what you do if you're struggling at left tackle. I'm going to flip you over to right tackle.
Okay, Sam. I'm not
That's
going to say your
Wooten
name
now
right,
playing
but
on the right side.
we love you.
And unfortunately, that same matchup that went down on the other
It's
side
him.
just
If you
happened
watch this, I don't know if you watch this.
on the right side.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
coming.
See what happens when you wear
Yes,
gear?
you do. You try to move Jonah over to play left
See what
tackle,
happens when
which
you
is
don't go out there and
comfortable
just
doing.
bare knuckle out there?
Man,
Just raw dog and white?
Colorado is fine.
See what happens? You can look up.
5 sacks already. And this run gets stonewalled from Conley, and that'll be it. That's quarter number
Like you
3.
see him.
Buffs are as impressive as can be. A little extra mustard for Coach Prime's team so far in the desert.
This is an election year unlike any other.
America is ready.
And so are we.
Democracy 24. Your freedom. Your vote.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Mark Hoagies, your new head coach. Okay, guys, culture change. Okay, we're bringing back an old school mentality. Yeah, this team sucks. Take this, I'm done.
Universal Basic Guide. Special time
no.
Sunday after football.
Lucky there's not timeouts in here. That's a minimum 5-minute timeout. That's crazy.
It's Fox College Football Friday.
Yeah.
Breakout running back Kyle Monungai leads Rutgers.
This guy is electric.
Against Millard Moss at USC. It all kicks off at 11 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
Sunday on Fox.
There we
The
do.
stage is set for a Super Bowl rematch.
Turn it up a notch.
Patrick Mahomes leads the undefeated Chiefs
Everything you got. Every single play.
against
Hopefully we're gonna
Brock
come out and run the
Purdy
ball.
and the Niners.
We're going to
We'll
finish
stick with it.
We're going to hit these boys in the mouth.
Chiefs,
What a catch.
Niners.
Caught for the touchdown, San Francisco.
America's Game of the Week. Sunday on Fox, home of Super Bowl 59.
Get in the
All
grill.
right, I'm going to change your world. That's going to be interesting. Let's go. I love to root for great. Yeah, you want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right.
People get mad at me because they call players
This
elite
is the herd.
because of stats
It is official.
or because they
First
hear
things
other
first,
people
is it
say that
hit?
they're
The
elite.
Reviews are in.
First things first.
I told
is
everybody,
of
I don't see what's special about them. Like, I can't tell you what's special about them.
and total
People are angry with me.
Nick,
I don't care.
Brew, and Wild
That's being
serve up
seen.
a fresh daily dose of unscripted and unfiltered sports talk.
Man.
First things first. Weekdays at 3 Eastern on
They are for
FS1.
real.
Yeah.
They're
Kev is good over there.
For real.
Tennessee just scored. Wow, 14-10 over
free for
Bama.
all small business owners.
Right.
But it's also free for thugs and cronies who shake down small businesses for money.
And you guys are ordering the mess out of them
It's free
blankets.
for everyone. And
Bro,
we
that
make
hit.
everyone.
It was literally did. We've had 10 blanket orders.
Welcome back to
Just-
Fox College
just be
Football,
comfortable.
sponsored by
That hit.
Geico.
They're
Get
massive.
more
They so comfy. I'm gonna send a picture when I get home, when I put it on the couch.
Because Noah
It's
Fafita
perfect for the fall.
5 times today, Brian.
Yeah, he's been under pressure and duress all season. The pressure rate number is really high. He's just been able to get out of it, wiggle his way, or throw it away. Not the case this afternoon.
This is a 3-score game. Doesn't feel like it, but it still is 3 touchdowns and 3 twos. Fafita has to try to.
That's him again?
Just gets overwhelmed once again by Colorado.
That's 3.
Once again, it is NFL stunts that are coming your way. I mean, that's
Oh,
one thing
we
that jumps out to
incorporated
me,
the
Jason.
stunts.
And last week it was a lot of bare
That's
front,
3.
trying to, just get.
Oh no, that
one-on-ones.
wasn't Sam. Who is that?
Different story today, and I love that conversation
that?
Robert Livingston told us about.
Bro, who is that?
Just like, hey,
I couldn't tell.
That was Wade.
Maybe mixing
There's
in
somebody
some
with white
fronts
sleeves.
with the bear front would be a good thing. Marvin Lewis,
Wade,
in
huh?
particular, the biggest advocate of that. And man,
Arden Walker. J-Dot says Arden Walker.
Today.
Okay.
I love the way
Yeah,
they-
say
Hey,
Wade.
see,
We
this
say
is why I don't
both.
trust you guys. We got 3 different answers.
Fair catch. Ooh, a tag team to fair catch. Quinella there and Horn.
Wade. Okay. Ooh.
Does put it away.
Yeah, I mean, Noah is 5'10", 185 pounds, one of the smaller quarterbacks in all of the Power Four, and he takes a beating.
The way
I
he got
so
through.
appreciate his toughness.
That's when the guy got his sack.
He's like, well, my dad and all my family were defensive players. I learned very early to get up. But he's got to pick himself up so many times. 9 pressures in the first half to go with all those sacks, and those numbers have only elevated. And it's been a
Defensive
team.
linemen, dogs.
Let me ask you, after 3 quarters of that, how does your body feel?
Look at him. He looks like Glass Joe and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Thank you for that. All the 90s kids love you. 6 sacks, 15
You gonna run it?
10 hits. This is a run for Augustive, who has been the most likely runner, and now they're just wearing out this defense. That's all that is power and drive and leaning on the Wildcats.
Way to go.
And just want to.
Oh,
as
look.
well.
Look, Benson's back
We might
in,
have
and
a
we're running
new
it.
Center in the game as well.
Benson's back in, and we're running it.
Roll and throw. It's Horn with a sidestep and first down for Colorado. There is, in fact, a new center for the Buffaloes. It's Cash Cleveland.
Oh, they did put Cash in. They put Cash in. They brought Benson back. They put Mayers back. We running the ball.
They can't get into a rhythm.
They put Cash in. They put Benson back. They put Mayers back, and we're running the ball.
I know. I just heard you say that.
Oh,
For the fourth quarter, looks like
like
they're
we're
gonna be
rolling.
cash only. Augustive on the run. Allison has more. Allison.
Well, as you guys can imagine, nobody's more upset with how Zelinks has played than he is himself. I mean, he just looked absolutely dejected on the sideline, but there was a really cool moment with Shador, and he came over next to his center. He put his arm around him. He had a smile. He was trying to crack jokes with him and lift his spirits. And he's like, look, man, I know it's been rough, but we're good. You know I still got you. You know I still trust you. You know I still
Split
believe in
zone,
you,
come
and
on.
We're good. And it was just a cool moment to see him take the time and try and lift the spirits of him, because he was definitely feeling pretty dejected down here.
Yeah.
It's so important for an offensive line to have that connection to the quarterback. But Cleveland did play 1 year at IMG Academy with the left tackle Seaton. So there's a little familiarity transferred there after
Look at
3
Cleveland.
years of high school in Texas.
Look at Benson.
I thought people were joking saying he was going in next. They literally just ran the exact same play back to back.
Exact same play.
The pressure of
Nothing
the
different.
season of conversation about the offensive line.
Oh, no
Another
question.
blanket order.
Right? No question.
This is compounding.
And this is not a simple system. I mean, you've got, a lot of 10 personnel, you got 11 personnel, you got 12 personnel, you've got RPO game.
Well, when
And
you
there-
see
you've got
Mayers
all
and
the checks
Benson, we
that
gonna move the
Shador
ball.
Wants to get to, and all the
I don't
game that
think
he sees as well.
Yukari kicking
there is
himself.
a bunch that falls on the shoulder.
They had a chance to put him in this whole season and didn't want
Kind of
to.
felt that throughout the game. It just kind of piled up, and time to give somebody else an opportunity here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's not at all to say they're better off with something more simple, because part of the reason they can put up the numbers they do is because
Ooh,
of that
up
ability
top.
to be
Thank you.
flexible. Far side adjustment incomplete.
Underthrown,
Dejounte Wester was
underthrown,
with Dalton Johnson, the leading
underthrown.
tackler today for Arizona.
That one just a little bit behind. Wester is so quick on these cuts, Jason. He is in and out of it. Look at him. He is just breaking out, and that ball
God.
a little bit behind.
Genesis Smith over there. So third down.
I don't know what needs to be. They need to spend 2 hours a day because he underthrows LeJounte almost 100% of the time.
Travis is
Dating all the way back to North Dakota State.
We need a LeJounte touchdown first.
DeJounte now.
Second half, an aggravation of that shoulder injury, and that is a flag. No. The official reached for it, and then it didn't come out. Freeney with the coverage.
God, why are we doing a Jordan? Oh,
It was on a no.
why are we kicking a field goal? Why didn't we even get the first down
He's got the
first?
same
Man,
reaction
Coach
you
K,
and
I agree
have.
1,000,000%.
I guess you could say they both have their hands on one another, but when you're
That's pass interference. I don't.
Hey,
need
Jay,
that
I'll
as
never
team.
forget what
Do
you had week 1. That's
Dean? No, don't. He's got stuff to do.
Georgia Tech game. He missed out
You
by
didn't
like
have
2
time for
yards,
that.
1 yard.
That's
He is,
Hey,
big bro.
yeah.
He is.
Just being clear.
Right.
In case people are joining
Get
us for
the first
ever
down
college football
first.
game they're watching right now. 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. Sanders has it
Interception.
high in the air and intercepted. He's up. Latrell
What?
goes high for his
They had me on the
second
fake. I
of the
thought we was
day.
running the ball. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is
Tate Brown got the hand
I just
up.
came from watching like one
Arizona
of the
gets a
best
pick.
executed football games I've seen to watching this. And it's
Man, come on. I thought we ran it too. I was like, cool, we got the first down. Oh God, man. Oh.
I'm the Modelo recruit.
yeah, man.
God, man, like, come on. What was that about?
We do not capitalize, man. We do not capitalize.
Not at all.
Nah, no point to kick a field goal. You're up. I mean, like they're not. You're not just trying to. You're trying to get better at 4th down conversions and being, but the game's out of reach. It should be.
Let's see if Shador comes back. If we hold him to a 3 and out, you think Shador's coming back? Are they gonna send Staub in?
I don't know, bro. We're only at 3 possessions. Like, no, Shador is playing. Yeah, you can't take him out at down 24. I'm saying they shouldn't be able to catch back up. But no, there's not a chance they take Shador out. Bro, 24 points? That could change like that. Yeah, you can't take a quarterback out.
Man, that was bad though, bro.
Self-inflicted wounds, man. Self-inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, so Pat's the one disciplined, huh? Come on, man.
No, that's not on Pat. That was an RPO.
No, that's what I'm. No, yeah.
That's not on
Somebody
Pat.
said that is on
Shador
Pat.
throws
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
ball.
how's that on
That's on
Pat?
Shador. It's not. It's run pass option, meaning Shador has the option to run the ball, hand it off, or pass it. He chose to pass it. Not on Pat. Bama's up.
Gosh. Here we go. Still got the game on mute, bro.
So well known here. Did you
Thank
know
you for
when
telling
we
me
got
later.
here that
But
was
I
sort
got
of
it now.
codified in the Canadian
Now
football
you guys see
league?
a whole
The
bunch
year
of
that
comments,
Dwayne Akina
brother.
was there, the Desert Swarm.
Because I can hear the game on my
Ask him
side.
about that season up in Saskatchewan because he's been around so many of the others for so long. And he said it was up there in the Canadian Rockies.
Because every time I go
That
there and
legal
turn the
front
volume down,
was really built.
it lags.
Man.
Mesh? Do we have mesh?
2nd and 7.
Ooh, hits the team
And
match.
the throw. It is McMillan, and it's a first down. The Desert Swarm was developed in Canada.
They use the middle attack the linebackers. Bentley, McHill, High Hill,
Right?
Green.
Scheme can come from all different places. Yeah, the desert,
5 for 38.
the mountains, all of it combined together. And I played against that. I remember that defense vividly, the flex defense, the double eagle flex, and it was man, and they were
Only
in
3
your
points
face.
this half is bad.
They came at you so aggressively.
The Teddy Brewskis of the world that have come through here.
Got him.
Again is decked. He gets sacked one more time. Arden Walker, the loss of 8.
No,
Bro, it's a stack party.
Well, now we're trying to
Arden.
right tackle. Right? I mean, that's just kind of what happens on a day like today. And Ryan Stewart is in there, a right tackle here, a transfer that's moved up and down the line. It was a tough afternoon for Mr.
I guess that
Wooten.
defensive line gonna make the Bleacher Report.
Aaron Walker does to him. We have seen just about every Buffalo.
Oh man!
Due to these Wildcats this afternoon.
Ryan Stewart out of lovely Mokina, Illinois. 2nd and 18. Fafita, you can see by his feet. He just feels the pressure immediately now after getting hit all day. 7 sacks. This throw to the sideline ends up with Silman Craig getting a hand on it. It'll be 3rd down.
Isn't that remarkable?
What's that?
It doesn't matter.
Baylor
if
opening
you're
up on
Tom
Texas
Brady or
Tech.
You're a junior high quarterback.
Great, Baylor.
When you get
Appreciate
hit
that.
And you get hit and you get hit.
Knock him off.
It just impacts your feet and just your psyche. I mean, he is one tough hombre.
But right off the snap.
But
You
just see
saw
it.
what I saw,
Oh,
right?
no, there's no question. I just watched it again in my little replay there, and those feet just start moving. Right, you're just looking for that next punch that's coming at you from somewhere.
Defense, 3rd and 18.
3rd down, clean pocket that time. It's Hunter over the middle, and Hunter stumbles his way to get upended and dropped.
Colton Hood.
Colton Hood.
I talk your
down,
ears,
literally.
Colton. You don't play that. Let him know.
Yeah, it was Hood who had the big interception in the game
Amir.
against Kansas State a week ago.
Amir.
The Auburn transfer.
Dumped him.
I mean,
You
those
a
are the things
dog.
we
You
just
a
were not
dog.
Seeing last year.
Dumped him.
Right, when you talk about last season, the 4-2 start, and
There's the
a great
difference.
win against TCU.
Woo!
Y'all can't see the
Against Colorado
difference.
State, but you weren't seeing this.
This guy's got to start every week.
Impose our
What we
will
talking
on this
about?
team. And
Y'all
that's
can't see
how
the difference. I wish you
that
were there.
travels.
Energy's different when
It's
Colton's
traveled
in
on
the
the road
game.
really well here now a couple times in the Big 12.
Jimmy Horn on the return. You mentioned that Colorado State game last year. It went to overtime. There was an interesting exchange in the Sanders family regarding that overtime and their relationship that we'll tell you about when we come back to Tucson.
All right, let's run this ball, man. Let's eat this clock. Run it.
It all started with a small business idea.
It's a pillow with a speaker in it. That's right, Craig.
Pulling in the perfect team to get the job done.
I'm just here for the internet.
No.
AT&T, it's super fast.
You locked us out?
And when we were thrown a curveball, we had everything we needed.
Is the internet out? Don't worry, we have AT&T internet backup.
The next level network for small business.
I sold a pillow.
Choose joy. Choose the road.
Hey,
Choose your
Brent
people.
Stewart.
Choose
That
your
first one
shot.
took a touchdown.
Take it. Choose to get in there.
Hey, let me tell you
Even
something.
better,
Once-
get out
if
there.
Stewart come running out here,
That's it.
you're probably gonna get a legit touchdown because I don't believe they're gonna run it anyway.
Choose to really care. Choose to go for it.
He's
Just
so
choose.
aggressive. He's just wide open and straight.
We craft cards for those who choose to do more than simply move.
Appreciate it.
I'll wake up.
And Doug.
Yeah, he's been
Oh,
playing.
Limu, we're in a parade. Everyone,
Yeah, DJ's been in the game.
on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Customize and save.
And then I wake up.
And you have to stream every night?
Oh, poor Perry.
Yeah, every night.
I see.
Only pay for what you need.
Look, I want to say come out, man, and run the ball, but you guys know
please,
what's
thank
about
you.
to happen, man. It's about to be fast, fast,
Matt
fast.
Liner.
It depends on who you got your
maybe we'll see how
parlay
this
on,
stands.
Kev.
No, I'm
Sometimes
just
they'll just remove them
Earn cash
off
back
the,
at places
parlay.
you like to shop. Discover, proud sponsor of the Big Ten.
Will Howard and Ohio State take on Nebraska? It's big noon Saturday on Fox.
Ohio State about to roll Nebraska. What are we talking about here? Ohio State gonna roll Nebraska.
Lindor and the Mets fight for their playoff lives, while Ohtani and the
Anthony
Dodgers
boy,
look to
hey,
punch their
hey,
ticket to the
man,
World
look,
Series.
look.
The NLCS Game 6 tomorrow on FS1.
I think it really depends on who the quarterback is going to
Time
be
now
next
for
year.
Above and Beyond, sponsored by Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above. Shador Sanders, 23 for 32.
I am very close
Early
to
and
winning
often
a
to
very good size
He
parlay.
is just lightning quick and so good.
Shador gonna throw this
There's
touchdown.
such a
He gonna throw the ball.
for
That's what I'm trying to
Arizona.
say.
Sanders gonna be a little disappointed. point.
You
at
think he
the
about to have
first
3
interception.
touchdowns, 2
He was in that
interceptions? Oh no,
conversation with his
he go.
receiver. And in the red zone, that last one again in the red zone, ball gets tipped up. He actually threw it right in the face of Tay Brown for that pick. And as a veteran as he is, he doesn't like those interception numbers.
Adam said a 5-game win.
Handed to Charlie Offerdahl, who gets his first carry.
Wow.
We mentioned before the break that Deion Sanders had an interesting moment with his 2 sons last year, and it was the Colorado State game. We're talking in the context of being a dad of players.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you flip a
Okay.
switch from dad
Okay.
to coach,
Okay. Okay.
Right? And he said, well, typically I'm coach. Right? When it's football time, I'm coach. But Shiloh did come up to him at one
Wow.
point last year, and he said,
Wow.
why'd you
Not like
take
we
the
got other
ball
running backs
in
that can use those
overtime
carries.
against
Oh
Colorado
my
State?
God.
And
Oh my
Coach
God.
said, well, because
Wow.
your brother's going to go win the game. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, and I think also he said the defense
Wow.
All game.
which is what he said
Great
about
run.
Shiloh's game last week. Like, I mean, if you're going to be a Sanders, you're going to get the good and you're going to get the bad. Like we like to tell our kids at times, like, my dad did it. We played college sports and we got a chance to do it. It's a blessing and a curse.
Tell your kids that?
Yeah.
By the way,
So
this
good, but
is
you're also gonna be
terrible
cursed 'cause we
second
know
half
the
from our
travels
pick.
and how difficult
Not how
it
you
is
want
in the
to play the
adversity.
game.
And he
Let me
does
tell
not
y'all
mind
something
calling
right now.
Shiloh out after all
Pass
the
the ball.
mistakes and improvement
Pass
in the
the
week.
ball.
And his son
Let's,
responded.
No
let's
question
throw the
about
ball.
that. You'd say,
Let's
big
throw the
time.
ball.
The whole team has only had 5 missed tackles.
After 23 all last week against Kansas State. Loads of time. That breaks down, and it's a little high. Offerdahl gets whacked by Demetrius Freeney.
And so did Shadur, by the way. Holy smokes.
Maybe his
More.
best play.
Well, you're up 24, 7 minutes to go. The last thing you want to see is that engine that kind of drives this machine get absolutely sandwiched in the pocket. I mean, he is waiting and he is waiting, and he's going to finally check it down. But that is
Wow.
that's one of the hardest shots he's taken all afternoon.
Oh my God.
What do you think of the honesty from Coach
Well-
Dad Prime?
It's totally consistent.
Right.
And that's all you want.
Yep. I mean, look, if you're a player, you hear it in every sport. You just want to know where you stand, right?
Yep.
Patterson on the return, covering a lot of ground here. And he is going to get spiked.
The game's not out of reach yet. Like,
by
this is a 3-possession game.
They've all come to hit today.
So,
We did 3
Colorado
straight Charlie plays.
All right, let's run that again.
Geico has fast fair claims 24/7 right on the Geico app.
To file a claim, just tap.
Just tap right here to upload pictures, customer.
Try getting on a first name basis.
Sure. Vicky.
To track your status, just click. Super easy.
They're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone.
Ooh, you're a pro.
Scroll, tap, scroll. Ouch! Oh, I'm cramping.
Yeah, we've all been there.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
Look at that Wendy's breakfast burrito. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, sausage. Gotta hand it to the tortilla. That sucker's holding on for dear life. Get yours with $1 any size soft drink. Gotta be Wendy's.
You know what's brilliant? Boring. Think about it. Boring is the unsung catalyst for bold.
What straps gold to a rocket and hurtles it into space? Boring does.
Boring makes vacations happen.
Early retirement's possible.
And startups start up.
Because it's smart, dependable, and steady.
That's
All
what I
what
want.
you want from your bank.
I want somebody
For
to
nearly
get 100 yards
160 years, PNC Bank has been brilliantly boring, so you can.
That's what I want. I'm not like it's not something you can disagree with. It's still a 3-possession game. Like, it's not a matter of opinion. You can come back down 3 possessions all that time. Like, that's it. Yeah, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. I don't think they're going to come back. I think they can be. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Down, bro.
Very high level as Fafita rolls to the right and he throws downfield, and that is intercepted, picked off by Hood. Hood inside the
Oh my
10.
God!
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I get
I
tired
don't
of
want to hear
being right.
nothing else about no.
I genuinely get tired of being right. Like, I don't have fun always being right. I don't.
Well, you're going to see it right here. Just eyes to the backfield, and you know it's happened for these DBs today. It's not the first route you got to cover. Right? You got the go route covered. Well, now here comes the playground, and I got to get out there, and I got to come back to the ball with better juice than the Arizona receiver did. And then, kind of like a week ago, nearly takes it all the way back to the house.
Now you guys see
Last
why
week,
I'm
the turf
exhausted
monster
because I have
got
to
him. This
argue
time,
with
some
people
effort
all
there
the
from
time about
Arizona.
something I already know I'm right about.
Back-to-back weeks, Mr. Hood is just making plays.
You cannot keep him on the bench.
There he slides.
That's why I'm
inside
exhausted.
the 10.
And I think maybe penalized for the helmet coming off.
That's what it is. And then that's going to be all for Shedeur Sanders. So Ryan
You guys see why I'm
Staub,
exhausted?
who is
This is why.
0 for 2 so far.
I expect that.
Fafita, unfortunately, a pick now in every
That's what I've been
game
telling
this
people
season.
forever. Like, oh, you like Colton because he came on
This
the
year
show.
for Staub, by
No,
the way.
Colton's
He
a
did have a
dog.
good start at the end of the year last year against Utah. As Offerdahl ends up at the 20-yard line. The right move to get Shedeur Sanders out of the ball game.
I don't know how many people saw this one coming today like this. I mean, what an unbelievable effort from the
Colton
Buffaloes
Hood.
defensively. And this is what you want. You want to get to the point where you can get some of your backups in. Sundays are development days. Well, Saturday in the fourth quarter has been a development day here for Prime and the Buffs.
Run of the game and Offerdahl set up third down. And Shedeur Sanders, the Buffalo, is going to play Cincinnati next week.
I think 4-3. I think he's in
But
the
if he's going to
4-3s.
play like this, the 2 interceptions are whatever they are.
4-3s.
But here's the development. He was good today. He wasn't great. That was not his best game as a Buffalo, and you're up by 24.
Right.
That is like the best sign for the overall health of the program, that he doesn't have to do everything and put his cape on like he's had to for the last year and a half.
And the
I mean, we could
issue
have
notwithstanding. Please keep blowing the whistle directly into the microphone.
we could have things solidified way earlier.
The Zelinskis issue notwithstanding, the line has been good.
I don't know why it's taking us
for
so long to
Colorado
get
in
here.
Pass protection, would
Yes.
you not say?
Yeah, and I think just the awareness to pick up stunts.
Yeah, kids,
and
no
movement
cussing.
and get off the ball together. And it's been a bunch of them, right? We have seen 4 guards play today, a couple centers play today. It's been your 2 tackles that have kind of anchored things. But yes, I would say in totality, probably the best effort your O-line has had all season
Man,
too.
Some depth
Colton
from the
is a
receivers.
dog.
Braylon Miller has a touchdown.
Colton got his.
Onagwe as well has gotten some meaningful snaps as this field goal is good.
Colton got
34
his,
to 7.
man. Not only was he guarding T-Mac,
All right.
It's funny because I
Our
said this
Pacific Life
before you
Game
said
Summary,
anything.
sponsored by
That's
Pacific
hilarious.
Life, creating financial security. Saying, where's the aquatic life? There it is. Creating financial security for nearly 160 years.
Yeah, that was a little, the little.
He can play
push,
receiver,
the gust of, into the end zone there early.
He can
This was
definitely
a
play
really
receiver.
well-designed little shovel pass, first touchdown of Braylon Miller's career. The continued development of
Listen,
Will Shepherd.
we
3 games
cannot
in a row now with the
turn
touchdown.
Colton Hood into a Marion Miller. Colton has to
Miller,
stay
at time
on the
two,
field.
Showing it off with his legs as well. That if you're going to lighten that box and you're going to cover everybody, I can score on myself as well.
And look, if the scores hold as they are, and Baylor
Appreciate you,
does
man.
beat Texas Tech, they're
Appreciate
up right
you.
now as we're looking at the scores during the break, you're going to end up losing one of those 3 unbeatens at the top of the Big 12.
Here's the
so
thing.
it's BYU and Iowa State undefeated within the league. BYU still
Charlie got in there and got 6
overall.
possessions.
But, you know,
Charlie got
Colorado's only
legit
one
6
loss in the
straight
league. It was
possessions.
last week. You never know with the way this team played today. If they can be this complete, they can still be a challenger to the Big 12 title.
And to go on the road here in conference twice.
Yeah,
Charlie
he
got
got
6
and
straight
really picked
possessions.
apart UCF and then just
Play
dismantle
receiver.
Arizona today. Impressive.
Patterson on the return. You look at the upcoming schedule for Colorado. I mentioned the bye coming up after the Cincinnati game. At Lubbock, home for Utah. It's certainly not easy games.
Expect
At
not like that.
Kansas doesn't look the same as it did at the beginning of the year.
Man,
and neither
appreciate
does the
you, man.
Oklahoma
Appreciate
State
you
game.
for
There is
the
a path
support
there
and
to go unbeaten still
man,
to close the
help
year
to moderate
in the Big 12
everything,
after
bro.
the K-State
Appreciate it.
loss.
And I
Salute,
think for
Swank.
Dion, what
Yeah,
he
appreciate
has
you
kinda
supporting
said
the
a
channel.
bunch, but he'll say it again in the press conference today. Like, we're getting closer to putting it all together. At UCF, I felt like they did. They played such complimentary ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Kansas State game, they got bludgeons. Right? Got
I didn't
pulled by,
expect that
and
at all.
K-State just punched them right in the mouth. And today
I
was
did
a
not.
huge response, and kind of like that game in Orlando, just a total team effort.
Well, Tannenbaum is in as the quarterback.
All right, CT, you
And
might have
Luciano,
to pull
would
the
you
game
say
up and
that it was
start.
hammer
I
time
gotta
last week in the Kansas State game.
start getting everything for
You said
Bleacher
bludgeon.
Report.
Would you say they got hammered?
Oh, you want me to pull it back up? Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta do all the Bleacher Report stuff.
Wow.
Just hypothetically asking for a friend.
Uh-huh.
How about that? MC Hammer here.
He's saying happy birthday, too legit to quit.
Good paraphraser. Cannot wait to see what Allison Williams has to add after this second down play. Risano. Allison, there's a marker in. You go ahead.
Guys, come on now. Biggest celebrity here. I mean, we see them at the Colorado games, but the biggest one here, MC Hammer, is on the Arizona sideline because he's really good friends with
Everybody
running
tagged
back
me about calling it on
Devontae
Twitter.
Carter, who was actually his choreographer and lead dancer from 1988 to 95. So the two are very good friends.
You can keep going, Allison.
I'll let him get the call, and I don't want to talk over anybody.
We couldn't hear it anyway.
I'll talk over you two, not the
Thanks.
officials. Come on now. But what's really cool, so I was talking to Coach Carter before the game, and I said, is there any similarities between teaching people to dance and move that?
That is the story of the year. Awesome. How about that? That is awesome.
You think he puts the old Hammer videos on to show that?
It's got to. It's got to.
You think he still rocks the Hammer pants?
Yes.
Did you ever have the Hammer pants?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Of course
They
not.
gave Charlie 6 straight possessions.
MC Hammer, former bat
6
boy with
straight.
the
I've yet to see
Athletics
him do it for
Six straight.
Dallin. Yeah.
Hey, Coach K, the blankets, you gonna see.
Say it with confidence. Don't ask a rhetorical
Hey,
question.
Coach K. Yeah, they legit.
I think it's still loose.
All right. If we about to watch
Go
Charlie
the
get
other
3 more straight plays, I'm about to just, oh, God.
That defensive line has played its tail off. That's Anquin Barnes Jr. involved in that. Brendan Gant as well, the linebacker from Tiger Town in Lakeland, Florida.
You know, I think one of the keys, Jason, when you look at that schedule in the Big 12 and you looked at this game today, is Colorado's got their dudes. And they're developing.
Easy.
depth
You
for
watching the
deep,
game?
Right? You've got 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5,
You
6
see what happened?
tackles that can play.
The fumble?
You got 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Mhm.
5 defensive
You didn't
ends.
say a word about it.
I said it when it first happened. I was like, yeah,
Hill
but.
Green and Bentley stay healthy.
And then I said, no, it's not. Let's see
But in
Charlie
year number
get 3
two, it
more
is
straight
different. The
possessions.
depth is
Oh.
different, and you're
Because,
feeling that into the season.
My screen was way ahead, so I didn't want to say anything. Oh, there you go. He
Offerdahl
was,
scampers through. He's got a breakaway. Charlie Offerdahl to the 15-yard line.
CCT,
All right,
what I'm talking about.
Colorado native, former first-team All-State player in high school. He's
These
a
are the
molecular, cellular, and developmental biology major, and he can run.
That is a
That's
really
the two
smart
defense.
dude. That's all I know with all those.
Here we go, right here.
All those
Everybody
majors.
start.
And he is
Charlie had
looking
the
for his
biggest
first
grab.
touchdown.
Charlie's
How
the
about
best
that?
running
Kid out of
back.
Dakota Ridge
Ah,
High
here we
School
go.
up in Littleton,
No, I'm not
Colorado.
letting it. I don't care. That's
It's
the
the
second
biggest
string
run
defense.
yet of his career.
Those are the twos.
And you know, with 2:46 to go, he says, "Man, come on."
And Charlie's like,
You
man, I ain't
find a
never
way to
ran that
get
much.
into that end zone. We sure inched a whole bunch closer.
Charlie's like, man, I ain't never ran that much.
Talking
What's
about
going
the
on?
Oakland A's. He looks a little like Raleigh Fingers. Got the football mustache going on.
You know what I like too? 5'10", 185, but rocking the 44. I mean, you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. I'll put the sound back on in a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
85?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
You ever seen footage of Ernie Davis and Jim Brown?
Yeah, they're big physical men.
Right. That is Kaya Huwe, who is down, and he was in
60
for the
minutes.
injured Manu. You talk about depth at linebacker, Brock.
You just talk about for Brent Brennan and this Arizona staff, like what is next? Like how many guys can we lose?
And to be clear, people tuning in, it's 34-7. We're talking a lot about Colorado, and rightfully so, because they've had a great day. But Brent Brennan and his staff did a marvelous job at San Jose State, which doesn't have this, decades-long pedigree of championship threats
Who's in
and
the
all
running back?
of that. But the injuries have just been so much.
Yes, no, Charlie.
For Arizona,
just debilitating, and that's going to be a key in this Big 12.
I
To
can
be
tell.
honest with you, when you look at the rest of the season, and you see it Utah, and obviously with Cam Rising and how much impact that has had on them, and the expectations here for this team, as you see Manu just out of uniform, Tetaroa just not having the impact really since the season opener that he had a year ago as well. And
Yeah, it's Charlie, man.
injuries will go a long
Charlie
way
getting
to
all the
defining
runs.
this Big 12 race.
Damn.
Stop throw. He wants the end zone, and it's incomplete for Onagwe. 2-minute timeout here in Tucson.
Back in Bleacher Report.
the British Grand Prix.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time you will see me at the top. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. You will see me at the top. This is the last time you won't remember my name.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays.
Have you seen Gallen get like
He
8
scrambles
straight
at T-Mobile
possessions?
to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shake. What you think, huh?
It's like he chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check
I
it
need
out.
something to happen. I'm about to lose this parlay.
You can bundle home and auto.
Oh, but I did make $7,000 today from my
I told you.
from my bet.
This is more fun
You
to
got
say. Bundle Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle Rooski. Bundle
Made us 7
Rooski.
racks.
Bundle Rooski.
Y'all
Bundle
plugging in
Rooski
here.
do. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
They're gonna be like, they want
Like
Charlie
a
to
good
start
neighbor,
this week.
State Farm is there.
No
At
idea
Burger
what you're talking
King,
about.
we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and
Over
made your
100
way.
restaurants
Come experience the
for the
flame
team.
grill
Way better than
difference.
negative
2 Whopper
29.
Juniors for just $5.
7K.
We do business differently from the other
What a
guys.
fantastic
We
investment.
design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you.
I
No
will.
middleman. Just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love.
Fox College Football sponsored by Harbor Freight. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Happy Buffaloes so far today. Tomorrow, huge NFL doubleheader on Fox. 1 Eastern. The Lions take on the unbeaten Vikings or other regional action. Then
You
in
funny, Jay
America's
Motion.
Game of the Week, a Super Bowl rematch. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs take on Brock Purdy and the Niners. It all starts tomorrow on Fox and the Fox Sports app. How about the Vikings this year? They lose J.J. McCarthy in the preseason. Everybody wonders about the depth and everything going along with it.
Yeah, and that's Sam Darnold.
Congratulations
guys.
getting in the Bleacher Report. That's where we going next.
Mm-hmm.
Come to life.
Yeah. They fixed Bleacher Report. We were on them about it.
Saw the lonely fan out there in a stadium that has grown exponentially since it opened its doors. 7,000 seats is all they had when this place first opened. It's swollen to 50,000 plus. And that tells the story for Arizona today.
It looks like that boneyard.
Somebody left their cheerleading equipment behind.
Couple Coors Light cans.
Glad you didn't use your telestrator. Destin Wade has come in to take a knee a couple times. They're going to take this knee. That will stop the clock. Arizona will take the ball over with 77 seconds left. Last year, they opened 4-2. You said the word crossroads coming in, and they've taken a correct turn to this point.
Yeah, and look, oh, he's doing a little typewriter dance right there. Yeah, I think he's feeling good about this. And
that's Hammer Prime.
Yep, and I think he said it kind of best to us yesterday. And I would, having watched all those games a season ago, everybody in college football caught up with the Prime story and the magnificent wins earlier. He's having a lot of fun. But they just hope to win. Right? Man, I hope we can stay healthy. I hope we can find a way to win. And now they expect it.
Yep.
And when you win games the way they're doing it, and you go on the road and you win at UCF, and you win and you survive against Baylor, and you handle Colorado State on the road, and you win this game convincingly, guess what? It just builds more of that expectation that we're going to win. And we're not just a nice story anymore, that we're a legitimate contender in the Big 12.
It was a good story that just got the carry. That's Caden Luke, who's a local product for Arizona. He grew up a Wildcat fan. He was here in 2013 when they beat Marcus Mariota and Oregon. They call him Big Red. Now he's hurt. Now, if that doesn't typify this season for Arizona.
Goodness.
And you saw Travis Hunter over on the sideline not playing the second half. If you just joined us, worth mentioning again, Travis Hunter did not play in the second half. Some snaps mostly offensively in the first half.
So I'll say what I said about Shedeur. I mean, the fact that you can blow the doors off of a conference opponent and do so without Travis Hunter, really, and to have Shedeur play good, but he's played better, and you still handle an opponent by 27?
They're dangerous.
That resonates with everybody else in the league, like, this isn't just a superhuman effort by a couple guys that are difference makers. This is now a whole bunch more of a total team effort.
USCT?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Couple of carries from Brandon Johnson on the way out here, but Colorado, who's lost at Nebraska and lost last week to Kansas State,
we got the dub, 5-2.
Best start
in 6 years
over the
Bleacher Report. I'll let you.
I don't know what time it is.
Coach Prime and Colorado